All right, it says we're live. We'll be live in probably 20 seconds, I'd guess, because it takes a second. Toss that puffs in. Oh, nice. You see them? Bottom right. Comments are there, or at least they were.
I don't see anything on my side.
They popped up for me for a second. There it is. It's small.
Might be for you guys, like for admins or something to see.
I don't know. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Pufos and Poros, episode due, aka episode like 69 or whatever it is. Yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I see it on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
I don't see it on StreamYard.
Yeah. Welcome, y'all. We've got Ed the Head, Big Ed, the Meat Master here with us. We've got Kelsey, the lesser members of Hello Again Whiskey Friends. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
What's up, Kels?
What's going on?
Doing good. Yeah, so we got the comments running on the bottom side. That's an interesting little addition by StreamYard. We'll see how that looks for people. I think it's kind of small, but it might work out. But
it
yeah,
might work out now, but as you fill up the screen,
yeah,
it ends up if it goes over people's face. Is that what it's?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for now.
Oh yeah, it's like have Kelsey's covered.
Just put it over Marty's face. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that actually. Yeah, there you go.
Did I win, Marty?
Make it real.
Hey, Marty, did I win?
Absolutely not.
Dude, I want my money back.
Damn right you did. Renee Peets won.
Oh, gotcha.
And then JG won the gift card.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a shit show.
Here we go, guys.
Oh,
it is,
my bottle.
Dusty.
Finally got my bottle.
Nice.
Got a little bone shaker going.
Nice.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All
I should have
right.
brought that bottle down, Kelsey.
Smash that like on your way in, guys. It's free on Thursdays. Saturdays, I can't make any promises on Vic's channel because we all know how that goes. But free Thursdays, it's free.
So Ethan and I think are going to be smoking this fella right here.
Indeed,
Yeah.
neighbor.
Lure.
Yep.
The Jolly Walleye.
Yep.
I like those types of logos. It's like that 50-ish type of, the old,
Yeah.
I think the signage back then was just very creative. I love that.
Oh, yep. So I'll see if I can find the picture. But Lure does a fantastic job at their facings where they places where they have their cigars, right? We saw it at Scenic City down in Chattanooga. That's false, Katie. I'm not off the rails. Back to the matter at hand. Their signage looked like something you'd have in an old school bait shop. It was made to look like weathered wood, and it had the back on that was kind of like off kilter a little bit. Like it was stellar.
Yeah. See, I love that type of stuff.
It was really cool. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it though because But yeah, nothing special. Vic dropped a link once. We'll drop it again. Maybe he'll pin it. We'll see.
It's pinned.
Okay, cool. We're good there.
Holy shit, that's good. Man.
What, the cigar or the
whiskey?
Green River?
Yeah, the Green River, man. It's been a couple weeks since I had it.
I think we get ours tomorrow. I believe.
Yeah, Sealbox did a weird thing. So typically they don't ship to Arkansas. So I emailed them a label, and they already shipped the bottles. And I had to refund my own label because they shipped it, and I didn't pay for shipping. So I don't know. It was weird. So I had to get it to an access point because they tried to deliver it at fucking 12 o'clock noon. Nobody's in fucking house at 12 o'clock noon. So I had to send it to an access point, which took another day and a half or 2 days to get there. Anyway,
Oh,
Marty, how'd the stream go, brother?
good, man. Thanks for jumping in there.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch a whole lot, but I got to watch a few minutes.
It's weird, man. It was 2 4 gates, 2 hard truths, and 2 horse soldiers.
Oh, that's not a bad evening.
Well, the problem was the horse soldiers were in the middle of the blind, and one of them was hazmat, and one of them was like 138.
Oh, Jesus.
So when you thought you were going to go back through, that wasn't happening. You better get your notes the first time because you're going to be burnt. Hey, Drill. Corvette
Cheers,
Trey's
Drill.
here. Cool, man.
Corvette.
Randall.
Yep.
Cheers, all the boys.
Yeah, I'm finishing up that the Connecticut. What was it? The Hoya de Nicaragua, Antonio, Connecticut. So right down to the end of that one.
I'm gonna pour a little bit more of that Kings County. I want to get into it, man. There's no reason this should be this youthy and this dark. So
I've got a single barrel and I think a normal blend of theirs. And the weird thing I get off those is that I get like a anise or like a raisin, like a date. It's like a dark, very dark fruit notes off the King Counties. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, they are dark.
oh, this is good. Yeah. No, it's good. It's just some reason comes around with that young green wood, you know, that crafty green wood. But I think it's gonna work its way out of the bottle as it gets down into it.
Those typically need some air, no matter what the proof
Yeah,
is.
I think you're right.
They come out of the bottle very tight. They need some air.
So this is not the one that I was thinking of, but it is one of them. Katie just sent me a picture because, of course, she's listening. You can see it there. Well,
there you go.
Oh,
That's so
shit.
cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's something where, like, it's so simple, but it's so spot on, right? You remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the cigars are not memorable, which they are memorable. They're good cigars. But even if the cigars aren't memorable, you remember that shit. All right. So
2 questions.
Go ahead.
Corvette Trey's got. I'm sorry, Ethan. Corvette Trey's got a question in chat. I just want you to be able to answer it.
Yeah. Let's let me go down first, and I'll hit that, and then I'm gonna roll back through some. Let's see, Corvette. So 2 questions. Small humidor for a desk will be 25 cigars, and any cigar subscription for a novice. So first off, humidor. I think that's honestly an easy question these days, right? Most of us use Tupperdoors, Tupperdoors or Apache cases. Those are the best option. They're cheap, they hold, they're durable, and you just toss a Boveda pack in with them, and they're golden there. What do y'all think?
Well,
Yeah.
His question says for a desk. So if you want something decorative on a desk, then you're going to want to go with the
Cedar box.
Yeah. And I don't know a ton of those brands because I only have one that actually won it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know all the different ones. I've heard that the acrylic ones, they make some out of acrylic that look like a box. It looks like a cedar box.
Yep.
And they're acrylic, and I think they have like some cedar inlay on the inside of them, but I heard those seal off perfectly. So the big thing is, you want a box that, can seal off fairly well. Otherwise, you're fighting your humidity, dries the cigars out. You definitely want Bovedas with them. I mean, most cigar plate shops have them. But yeah, for storage that you're not going to put on a desk, well, you could, but like your Tupperdoors. Another good option is like what I have out here, these canisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Brian is talking about too.
Yep. Yeah, Brian mentioned acrylic clear spaghetti containers.
And it's nice because it's got the little hygrometer on the top.
Yeah, well, and they look good too, right? So that's a good point, Ed. The acrylic, whether it's that type or just the boxes, they are better for display. They look more purpose built than a Tupperdoor. That's a good call.
And those hold humidity. That's like a Tupperdoor.
Yeah.
So like if you want to arrange your cigars, like and have like the labels out, it can be nice and decorative. Doesn't take up a lot of space on a desk. So I mean that's a possibility too. It just kind of depends on how you want it to look if you have a desk set up or something like that. It comes. No, actually, I think that is. It comes with like a cedar sheet in there, and then there's a circular cedar sheet on the bottom.
Mm.
And like with this one, because I use it more for my dry box, and I run the 58% Bovitas in it to kind of get the humidity down. But it usually it stays at around 60, 64. Oh, I'm constantly taking cigars in and out of it all the time, so it's going to trap a little humidity in there, but they seal off super well.
Yeah, and the Bovitos will manage that, right? So you really don't
Yep.
have to worry about it long term. You'll get some fluctuation here and there, but it'll handle it. Assuming you're not in a 100% humidity place like Louisiana. And
Right.
if that's the case, then honestly, your best option is to put a Bovit out and let it get dry.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
toss it in there. That way it'll absorb.
And those you can get off Amazon.
Yep.
Relatively inexpensive. I think these were like $15, $16.
Yep.
For those.
And then to class it up, just go collect some cigar logo stickers and put on the outside to make it, if you want to really make it a display piece, right? Because some of the cigar stickers they make these days are fucking outstanding, right? So yeah.
And I think if you were to put 20 cigars in there, that would be somewhat tight in that. So I think like 15, 16 is the max on something like that. But they also do an acrylic canister similar to that, but it's more of a rectangle. And I think those you can hold up to like 25, 30 cigars in those.
Hey, Jason.
Okay. So the other part of that question I really like, and I definitely want to. Oh, sorry, I overrode whatever you put up there. That's my fault. I want to talk about this though because I did hear about something different recently, but there's a lot of good options for people these days, right? So you've got you've got Cigar Club, right? They've been around forever. You've got Luxury Cigar Club, been around forever. Both great options for a novice. There's some cigar shops. So Creekside out of Ohio, great shop. They're doing a club that's fantastic, great value, great sticks in them. The other one that I have, it's from another cigar shop out of Pennsylvania called the Cigar Vault, and they do a really good club. They also do really good discounts for their club members, which is awesome too. Love that part of it. And then the new one that I found that I haven't tried yet, but it was recommended by Dave from Creekside, called I think it's Standard and Twain. That's what it's called, and it's one of the unbanded subscriptions. So they take all the bands off, or rather, you get a cigar with a band that's just a QR code. So you try the cigar with zero pretense, right? You just get to smoke a cigar, and then you can scan the QR code and figure out what it is. Which that's how I would have liked to get in had I known what I know now, is to get in with zero brand pretense or anything and just figure out exactly what I like without having anything else.
Yeah. And you're going to get a little bit of a price fluctuation with the different ones of those. So, like, I think Creekside's kind of more on the higher end when it's that, because I think it's like $60 a month. Yeah. But what's cool about theirs is they give you 5 cigars. It is $60, so it's a little on the high end. But for that month, if you like any of those cigars, you get 20% off the box. So if you order from them, they give you a code and you can do it'll take 20% off a box if you wanted to buy a full box.
So with the Cigar Vault on that exact trend, they do it, honestly, I think they amp it up just a little bit better. What they do is, as a member, you get 20% off everything from their site.
Oh,
whether it's in the box or not. And then they do holiday deals too. So like, around Easter, they had one here recently, a couple of weeks ago, they had 30% off of like 3 or 4 brands for Vault members. Like they call it the Vault member, right? And so like it was bringing some of the Rojas sticks that I like down to like $4 a stick, which is just insane. It's already a good value, and you add that to it. So that's the perks there that I like out of the Vault.
Yeah. Holt does a cigar club. I think Vic is a part of that, and I think it's like $25-$30.
Okay.
5 sticks. And it's more of the heritage brands. Like those are the My Fathers, some Tatuajes are usually in there, like Don Pepins, and so those which the cigars they have are usually you can probably pretty much find them anywhere. Most online outlets or even brick and mortars will carry the type of cigars that they have in there.
So random.
In their club. Another option, if you don't want to go the club route, is Cigar Page. Those guys, they have deals all the time. So for like 40, $50, they send you something like 30 or 40 cigars. So they're like super inexpensive. They're constantly having bundles. I know Slapshot's he curses us now because we took them onto that.
Randall Pearson was talking about that and saying like also the free shipping is nice.
Yes.
Cigar Page.
Yeah, but that's not a club but they're constantly having those bundle specials like daily.
Yeah.
So
I would start there, to be honest with you, because you may get stuff that is in your pack, whether it's in a subscription, whatever, that you probably will never smoke. But at the same time, if you're doing Cigar Page, you can try a whole bunch of different stuff until you find what you like along the way without spending a ton of money. And there'll be sticks in there that you may or may not like, but you're going to have an abundance of things to try. Whereas if you're in a subscription, the only one, like I think Ethan probably with the Cigar Vault probably has the best deal. I've done OGT, I've done Creekside, I haven't done Cigar Vault, but those are going to be more boutique, smaller brands, typically, that are not as familiar, and you probably won't be able to find a lot of this stuff if you're trying to find it and you like it other than online. Whereas if you're doing Cigar Page, like you said, you can get a sampler and it's trying a whole bunch of stuff till you find out what you like. Then I would say join a club. Once you kind of fill out what direction you want to go, new world, old world. The other thing I would suggest, even if you don't get a humidor that has a really good hydrometer in it, Govee makes a little electronic one that you do with an app that keeps track for you, and it's like $15. And you just throw that in there along with your Bovita, and you can actually track it daily or whatever else. Yep.
There you
It
go.
looks just like that. And that way you can know if your box is losing humidity or keeping humidity or whatever else. And it's a super easy fix. If you think that the Bovita is just about gone or you need to switch it out or the humidity goes up or down, it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on in whatever you're using to store them into.
It's fun to keep up with. I enjoy looking at my phone thinking I need to go down there and turn it down a degree or something. It's just weird.
Nerd alert.
No one.
Yep.
It's very much it. Yeah. Dork time.
Oh yeah, but we all do it. Like I've got one of those
I do.
little hygrometers that Kelsey was talking about in all my Tupperwares. So I've got like 15 or 20 of those things all listed. So yeah, it gets real. You can get real geeky with it.
Oh shit! What?
So,
Marty?
So
that's what you say when I join.
It's a different story, buddy.
Oh shit! That's what Vic says. Oh shit! Every time he knows it.
Turn our camera off for a few minutes. So yeah, Kelsey, you mentioned one that I love but didn't even mention. OGT, right? Oakland Tobacconists. They are currently out of California. They'll be out of North Carolina here before long.
Hey,
they
all right.
Stuff. But I guess the thing is, Trey, it's like, which route would you prefer? Do you want to choose your own adventure, or do you want a kind of curated setup?
Yes.
And that's really what you need to decide on, right? Because that's gonna to determine which way. If you want to choose your own adventure, Cigar Page, absolutely, right? Pricing and everything, you can't beat it. But if you want a little bit of help with people to people who know what they're doing to help you try, then that's where some of these clubs are. And I didn't even mention the best one is the pairings we do here, right? So the puffs and pours pairings that we do once a month, right? So it's actually a perfect day for that. There's
like 2 more spots.
yeah, there's only a couple of spots left. So if anybody hasn't gotten in, you better get in. We can't stop it at a set number, so we might just have to bump people if too many people sign up. We'll see. But basically, every month we do a stick, a cigar, a whiskey, and a coffee pairing, and we all get on and enjoy it together. And it's always cost effective, and it's a way to kind of again be curated. So that's really the ultimate question. It's like, do you want to choose your own adventure or have somebody help you along it?
Yeah. And being that, most of us are also kind of whiskey geeks, the pours that we do are pretty stellar. Like next month, for this pairing for this May, which you guys just talked about, that's going to be the Dusty Dan pick. The Green River, that one right there, that's going to be in this month's. And I think next month's sample for whiskey is going to be the Stag 23C.
Yep.
Is a part of that pairing. So yeah, usually we do pretty good. The whiskeys are kind of more on the mid to high tier, if you will, on average.
Yeah, and all of those, right? We purposefully do that. All those pairings are done by at least 2 of us beforehand to validate.
Yeah, G, you need to be a Patreon from my channel or Drifting Drams.
He is. I need to get it over to him. JG, I'll text it to you.
Yeah. So you can. That's my suggestion too. Join either Vic's Patreon or ours, even at the free tier, and it's all there. But I'll drop the link since it's the puffs and pours. 1 second.
And of course, the coffee pairings are stellar. I mean, I think you guys have done a couple of experimental blends with coffee right before they actually came out on sale. Yeah. Cigar blend being one of them. That churro blend, which is friggin' unbelievable.
I'm a DJ.
Which we still need to get up on the site now that we've.
Yep. So, all right, I did drop that link in chat since we're on a puffs and pours. But yeah, the best way consistently to be notified about those and everything is through Patreon.
Yeah.
And you can be free too, right? Or is the pay?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. How you doing, Brian? Stu? What's going on, guys?
Doing all right.
What's up?
I'm doing a pipe tonight. I got to have a little vanilla custard after dinner.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I just put my order in for the May and June puffs and pours pairing. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we've got the sticks are. They're
CAO.
Flathead, I forget which one, but also then the Amazon Basin.
Yeah.
All right. As of right now, the pairing is full. So if you've already signed up, you're good. Otherwise, sorry, we're full. I'm gonna go take that down right now.
Where do I find that? I know I messaged you for it. Otherwise, is the link like on the Patreon or where is it?
Yes.
Yep.
So now that you've signed up, you'll get the emails every month. So that's where you'll get it going forward, and we'll be posting it in Patreons as well. So
Okay.
Okay. So then let's.
What are you smoking tonight, Stu?
I got a Liga Bravada 10-year anniversary.
Oh, good. That's a good stick.
The only other Liga I had was the number 9.
Oh, that's a good one too. It's one of my favorites.
But I saw these; they were like $3 more than the number 9, and I was like, "Oh, those look a little more bougie. Let me try one of those."
Stu, have you tried the Tabernacle from Foundation yet?
Nope.
That needs to be your.
Tabernacle from Foundation.
Yeah, looks
I
like
see
that.
Foundation in my cigar shop. I don't see all the things you guys mentioned on here, but so I do see
Yeah.
Foundation for sure.
That one should be in there, but that's if you like those two cigars, you're gonna love the Foundation Tabernacles.
Okay. Yeah. Mostly in my box right now, I got
Arturo
Fuente.
Fuente.
Yeah, yep, and Yeho. That's it. That's the only arterial I have. And then I bought a bunch of small sticks of the Padron Maduros, 1964.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Those are so good. Some of my favorites for sure.
They're like the little shorties that you know you don't have to sit out here for an hour.
Yeah.
What are you smoking, Kelsey? Is there like a cigar shop you're at? Or cigar lounge?
No, this is my patio.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Lure, and it's called Jolly Walleye. It's the LE version for this year from them. So
I think we'll go with this next. I don't think I can get through a Puffs and Porters without a Placentia stick.
there you go.
Ooh,
He's got the
I
putter.
saw these last weekend.
Mas
Have you guys tried the one that's like rolled like a hexagon?
Yep.
Ed?
Yeah, the
Sexto.
Sixtos. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it's the Alma Fuerte Claro and
Claro.
Maduro Claro, whatever Vic said.
Yeah, the hexagon one.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think that's like a limited edition type of cigar?
No, those are standard offerings that they have. They're really good. Now that's technically a 6x60, so obviously the ring gauge is kind of girthy.
Huge. Yeah, it is.
And a lot of
That's what she
times
said.
with that size cigar, some of them can get kind of bland a little bit because there's so much tobacco in there, a lot of air going through there. But
that's what I've noticed.
But the Sixtos are not like that. The Sixtos those things are phenomenal. Those are the best 6x60s I've had to this point.
And so even though they're the big boys that could smoke a little bland, this one is still pretty complex.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice. I've been eyeballing it. I was thinking about grabbing one just because it's rolled pretty cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't be disappointed in that. Like I said, that's flavorful from top to bottom. It's pretty. But it's also they can be on the heavy. The Claro's not as bad. The Maduro it's a little heftier stick. It's got a little more punch to it, right? A little more robust. It's got I think a little more nicotine kick to it. So like those, if you're gonna smoke that, you definitely want to maybe have had something to eat recently before you start diving into that. Definitely don't do it on an empty stomach. The Claro will be a little more forgiving. It's not quite as dark. You get more of a hay, nutty, bready type of flavors off the Claro, whereas the other ones you're going to have a lot more of the heavy wood type flavors with it. And they both smell a little barnyardy, which that's the other thing. Don't be scared if it smells a little barnyardy. It doesn't smoke like that. They usually end up being more flavorful in the end.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Nice. Yeah, from what the reviews on this Liga 10-year, I heard this is a pretty strong stick.
What happened?
Yeah. And that was a closed foot,
Oh,
right?
you moved? Okay.
It was a closed
I see
foot.
what he did.
So
He moved it to the middle. For the
semi-closed. Yep. And it had a little braid on the top.
The pigtail.
Yep.
The little pigtail. Oh, that's pretty cool. But they had the deal on them. They had buy 4 get 1 free.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
That's
So,
good.
so I got 4. I got 5, but paid for 4.
So interesting note on the they call them the sixtels. That is what Placentia calls those 6-sided box presses. They have to leave them in that press for 6 months so they stay that shape.
Oh,
6 months. Yep.
so then it kind of ages for 6 months before they even release it.
Right.
Well, no, they age for longer because they still got to get them out that mold and then set them to age.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, and that depends on each factory. Actually, I've
That's
heard
true.
that some places only rest their cigars like 45 days. It's not very
Yeah.
long at all. So yeah, some
So,
factories go crazy, some don't.
Padron, they don't even age theirs, I don't think. They just roll them and send them out.
Padron? No, I think. Oh yeah, Padron.
I heard
Yeah,
Tim
Padron.
from Cigars Daily say that.
Yep. I was thinking Perdomo, but no, it's Padron.
Padrons. Love Padrons.
It's all right.
It's all right. You don't like them? You like the little boutique ones, don't you, Vic?
No, he's talking about the Creekside podcast. It's
Oh,
good.
okay.
These are friggin' outstanding.
Pre-rolled.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. They age it pre-rolled. That's why it's so good.
Doesn't Placencia do the same thing? They age the tobacco bales before they roll them. The big fucking shit under that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and that's the thing, right? Because they age them for so long, you know, those usually end up being a little more on the pricier side of sticks. You know, Padrones, Placentias, some of the Dunbartons do that. Some of the Arturo Fuentes are the same way. You know, so usually it's kind of like with whiskey, right? You know, the longer they've aged those sticks, the price usually goes up a little bit more.
Ethan, this is really nice, by the way.
What's a
Yeah.
wrapper on that, Kelsey?
I'm not sure, but it says Nicaragua, so I don't know if it's a Nicaraguan Puro or if it's just the wrapper is Nicaraguan or not. Katie,
Okay.
I'll be
She's
back.
looking now.
I'm sure she'll type it in at some point. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's definitely Habano from the, but that's all I can tell too. I don't know that much about it.
It's pairing really well with that whiskey. That brings a lot of the. I mean, I know it's spicy to begin with, but it kind of actually brings down the fruit notes on this a little bit.
So if you guys got that Green River pick,
Yeah.
It's really good. I blended that with half and half with a Weller Foolproof.
What do you think?
And I got to say, very interesting. I think it makes the Weller Foolproof taste better.
Well, I'm not surprised by that, but Rob D, the cigar is called Lure, and it's called the Jolly Walleye. It's the LE for their brand this year, or the stick.
Lure.
So
So do you try these? To me, they're like weird brand names, but do you get them on recommendations from the Turks or?
yeah, I mean, Katie's my drug pusher, so most of the stuff that I'm trying or smoke or buy is because Katie says that I need to buy it. I listen to whatever she says.
So Katie doesn't even smoke, but she seems to know a lot about it.
Well, she probably knows more than most of the people that smoke on this channel, to be honest with you, because she's constantly researching. She's constantly around whenever anybody smokes anything. So she's very, very knowledgeable.
She got her ears to the streets.
Yeah. The biggest thing is she never forgets anything. So we're around people who smoke cigars. We're in cigar shops and everything she hears, her mind just files away. Of course, that's often to my detriment, but we won't go there.
Photographic memory. Ah, this is nice.
So it is it's a Nicaraguan Puro.
Yep, it's a Habano 2000 wrapper.
There you go. Appreciate that, Rob. Appreciate that, man. That's fun. That's cool.
Rob D. Yeah, that's right, JG. Sure cut you.
Yeah, this one has got a sweeter profile. And in the past, I paired this with a Traverse City. They're single barrel. I think they call it since they're shelfer. And I've also paired it with
In there.
an Old Soul pick, which I think was also MGP. I think it was a Justin House of Bourbon pick or a Bourbon Outfitter pick. And both those whiskeys, the two of it just turns everything into candy. Turns the cigar like into candy. That it's just those were two great pours I've had it with this stick that were outstanding.
I will say that Vitola, though, if you're trying the regular Toro, isn't quite as sweet. I haven't tried that particular Vitola or size or shape, but I will say I've smoked the regular Toro and I didn't get it as sweet as what Ed's talking about. So it may just be that Vitola as well, or size or shape. You get a lot of differences between binder to filler ratios. That's why some sticks smoke better at a smaller ring gauge than others of the same blend.
Shoot that.
Yep, I agree.
I usually like them at a 50 gauge. Is that correct? 6, 8.
Hey, Corvette. Hey,
Yeah,
how you doing,
50
buddy?
ring gauge. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 to 56 usually is a good size.
That's a good sweet spot.
Yep.
Y'all are wrong.
What do you like, sir?
He likes the Lanceros. He likes the little bitty sticks.
I actually, I've moved up a little bit. I prefer the
Pinky's
Corona
out.
now. 6x46.
Okay. I could get with that.
So,
You get more of the wrapper, right?
Yep. So difference. There you go.
What do you
Now,
smoke?
do you guys use? Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
It's Cohiba. It's the Weller.
Okay.
Oh, I had one of those. I didn't think too much of it.
I was at Buffalo Trace a couple weekends ago and picked it up.
Yeah, so that I'll be interested to see what you think about that stick because of all the branded ones, right? Because they've got the Buffalo Trace cigar, which actually that one is made by them. Interesting fact. Most of the others they just sell the rights to the name to somebody else. So like we've done the E.H. Taylor cigar for a pairing before. You've got the Weller, there's the Pappy cigar, and a lot of them honestly are just hype. They're just another way for these companies to just sell it because it's a brand name people recognize,
That's why I bought it.
Right. That's like I had a Pappy cigar a year or two back because of that. Katie saw it and was like, "Oh, that's really cool."
And that Cohiba one he's smoking, I paid like $26 for that.
And that's the problem with the Cohiba. I think it's overpriced for what it is. It's not a bad stick. It's just expensive.
Yeah, I was expecting way more.
But yeah, we did a pairing right with the The
D.H. Taylor.
D.H.
Back in the
Taylor
day, I
one.
remember
back,
watching that.
back in the winter, we did
Yeah,
one with
with an E.H. Taylor small batch, and man, those two paired
Mhm.
perfectly. That was a good smoke.
Yep.
Hmm.
That one surprised me actually because I didn't expect much from that cigar. And of course, I'd already smoked the pairing beforehand, right? But it still surprised me. Even still, like the cigar continued to change as it rested a little bit. Something else you'll notice too, as cigars rest, they definitely change, get better.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, those did surprise the heck out of me. The Buffalo Trace cigars again, really good, and they're a really good value. I'll say they're a good cigar, but really good value.
You guys use a humidimeter to like stick in the tip of the cigar and see where it's at?
I know
Oh.
Ed does.
Ed does, yeah.
I used to do it. Did it more often, but now I've kind of combined with. At the same time, I was like using the meter to check the humidity. I was also kind of feeling the cigars. So now I kind of go by how I store it. I know where most of my
Okay.
cigars are at by storing it, but then also
Mhm.
by the feel of the cigar. Like if it's a little firm, then to me it's perfect for my area, right? Because
Yeah.
where I'm at, our average humidity is about 50 to 60. So I like
Okay.
mine on the drier side, just so that as I'm smoking it, as you're drawing in air, you're drawing in that moist air. There's room for that moisture to kind of cling to the tobacco, but yet not clog up the draw on the cigar.
I've been using one and I like it anywhere between like 58 and 62 when I stick it in the tip. And
Yep.
it's a little firm. Anything like high 60s, it smokes way too wet for me.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and that also goes so like, but in the high 60s, if you're saying you're in Arizona or a drier climate,
Mhm.
like I think that's where I think Jake stores his more on the higher end, like around 67 to 70. But because he's in a drier climate, like that, as he's drawing, it's drying out that cigar a little bit. So,
But
but if you try to smoke that when it's like 70 or 80% humidity outside, yeah, it's gonna
like,
immediately.
okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Well, and JG it just said he tried 65 to 70 and prefers it on the higher end. And so that's just a little disclaimer I'll give too, right? Because we all nerd out, right? We're whiskey nerds. It's what we do. Cigars don't have to be nerdy. Smoke what you like, smoke them how you like them. The cigar will tell you if it's too high or too low, right? If it's too high, it's not going to smoke. It will go out on you. It will burn weird.
Yeah.
If it's too dry, it will go up like a tender fire. The cigar will tell you exactly if what you're doing is right or wrong, and as long as you're
Yeah.
enjoying it, then you're doing it right.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's what I've been like testing them. If they too dry, throwing in the bottom of the box. They get a little too wet, move it to the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a way to be a little more nerdy, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is okay, but I the acid Cuba Cubas is where I started.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. And then I moved to that Magic Toast, and it's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But Larrikin, well, I stopped by their distillery and had some of theirs that were infused, and I really enjoyed those. Really, really enjoyed those. But I don't know. I mean, I'm new to this. I've been doing it for a couple years, but I only smoke, one every 3 or 4 months. And lately I found myself doing a few more because it pairs so well with the bourbon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cheers, Trey.
Cheers.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah. Let's see. So Mark in chat said if it's rainy and humid, a cigar at 69 straight from the Tupperware won't work. Well, it might, Mark. I mean, you never know, right? Sometimes it'll be fine. Other times it'll drag and it won't pull correctly, and the cigar will tell you if it's too humid.
It's all going to depend on how well it's constructed, how loose or tight the pack is on the cigar.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of factors that go into it, and it's just you'll learn for your area like what works and what you like the more that you smoke them, and how you keep your stuff. So it's like whiskey, to be honest with you. It's all a preference. It's all subjective.
Yep.
So
I think I've been burnt out a few times because you buy one and then it's like I don't smoke them every day, so you wait a week and then you have it and it's absolutely terrible. It's hot, it burnt. I mean, it just kills you. And then I've had some that you take and they've been awesome, but that's why I was looking at the humidors, because I was like, if I buy a few here and there, I can try them and then go on and figure out what I like. But
Exactly. Yep.
I can't do them every day. But bourbon I can, but this I can't.
the other thing you can do, which is what I started with, Trey, which was it's a travel cigar humidor. It's about yay big. It'll hold about 8 to 15 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy a Vita pack, that thing will last probably a month and a half, depending on if you get a bigger sized one in there for it. And that way, you're not really having to worry about it, that it's going to dry out. And to be honest with you, if you're getting it from a brick and mortar and you go directly into there and you have a Vita pack ready, it's going to keep for a while. And you can really tell on the Vita packs when they're going out, when you need to change them, because they're going to get like crusty, like you're not squishy anymore. And you just change it out. And then if it's already like dry and hard, go get a new one and wait a few days to let the cigars acclimate and get rehydrated. But that should be a perfect setup for somebody who's not smoking on a regular basis. Twice a month. But that way you're not having to worry about it as much either, and not have as much out of pocket cost either.
Don't do what Dusty does and smoke something that's dry, and then the wrapper. Then he peels the wrapper off.
6 months on the table.
Look, I did that one time. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. It's just like everyone else had one, so I went and picked one off my bar. It'd probably been up there for a year.
Oh, geez.
Man. Oh.
And the other thing is, like, again, cigars are a lot like whiskey, right? So there are some days where I'll have a cigar and I'll just go, oh, that was not good. Do not like that cigar. And then I'll try it again on a different day when I'm eating something different, or when I'm drinking root beer instead of whiskey or coffee, and it'll come off totally different. So like there's a really good site called Half Wheel, and their review policy is they smoke the cigar 3 times on 3 different days.
You're lucky I love you, buddy.
That's funny.
Another thing with cigars, and this is kind of something I've learned. Now, I've only been smoking these for about a year and a half, but probably in the last 6 months, is the cadence in which you smoke the cigar. Right? So that also, like, sometimes if you're puffing on it like every 4 or 5 seconds, you may not be getting that cigar,
what up, Jay?
the justice.
Cheers, Jay.
That, or the giving it a chance, because sometimes if you're constantly drawing on it, every like 5-10 seconds, you're going to heat that cigar up. The flavor is going to come out differently. Whereas others, if you like just draw in maybe every 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that type of cadence, you're going to get a much different experience on that same cigar. So
yeah, I tend on the fast side a little bit, I think.
Oh, I did too. Like, I mean, Toros in general, and this is just a loose generality of that, is, the Toro should last you about an hour to about an hour and 20 minutes on average, right? And I noticed I was smoking a Toro and I was finishing them up in like 40 minutes. But I also noticed too that, man, the cigar got real hot. It got real acrid. You get like this tar buildup at the top. And and then it just didn't taste good. So, and then I've just slowly learned it to back it up. So
you'll notice too, like I did that too, because I was at that point where I wanted to try so many things in one night. So I would try to smoke them too fast, and you'll start seeing it. The wrapper will flare up and burn out like this, and it'll puff up and swell because it's getting too hot. But you'll learn the cadence too, as far as, and some cigars will smoke faster than others. I've smoked a Toro of a Perdomo that has a really loose draw, in like 45 minutes to an hour, just because the draw is so loose. And I was puffing on it. The change didn't happen in the flavor, but it smoked faster. And then you'll have other cigars like the Tabernacle is one that smokes really slow because it's packed super tight and dense. And you don't have to puff on it as much because you're getting a richer flavor constantly. So it's going to vary from cigar to cigar, but you'll notice your tendencies, and you just have to adjust from cigar to cigar based on how it's looking, how it's burning, all of those things. But it's like I said, it's more of, for me, it's like a ritual type of thing.
Yeah.
Of
I enjoy how cigars change from start to finish. They never stay the same. To me, that's what's really cool about them. Yeah, regardless if you're drinking whiskey, root beer, or coffee, I love how the cigar changes. That's what's cool.
Well, and that's another thing, right? So certain brands, that's not the case. Certain brands, they want their cigars to smoke the same from start to finish. That's like one of their trademarks, you know. If you get into cigars, then you'll learn, just like whiskey blenders, they have a profile. Cigar blenders have a profile as well, and it's how they want to. What's up, Doc? It's how they want their cigars to taste.
I wanted to show you
cigars they like, and so
something.
So like some cigars, more your boutique, smaller brands, typically like Lure, it's going to change as it goes. But some, like a lot of your Arturo Fuentes,
Your bottle didn't come with
they
this sticker?
rock the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a great sticker.
It's a little bit grainy because of the paper that my daughter had, but I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah,
man.
And it's just the right size to fill up the whole thing. It's good.
It's fantastic.
Now to open it.
Hey, Big Vic. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. There you go. You're welcome, buddy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've put it to use.
That is a heavy ass ashtray.
It is. How's the fam up there? They recover?
from the fires, Vic. He's talking
From the
about
fire, Vic. Sorry.
From the fires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still on rebuild. Still going through a bunch of court shit but yeah, she has another place and yeah, she's doing good. Her and my nephew. This time. What is that, Marty? What is that, Marty?
This.
Party like it's 1999.
This son bitch has a life expectancy of maybe 2 weeks. Just saying.
Marty, have you tried their 29-year-old? Is it 29?
20.
No.
20 year cigar blend yet?
Now this is when Katie and Ethan, they came down to Mississippi last month. He brought this bottle, and then Katie and Ethan sent me this one, hand delivered it the other day, and so this is the only thing I've ever tried of theirs.
I'll have to send you a excuse me, a sample
Oh,
of
good.
Thank
you.
Cigar blend bourbon that I have. That's 7 years old. It's really good too. But they just released a small batch version of a 20-year Canadian whiskey cigar blend.
Can we do another pick there soon?
Mm-hmm.
You think? Something? Yeah.
Yep, we can. Darrell's got us the end. We could basically do whatever we want there as
Good.
far as.
Do they got
The
a
money's
Kelvin
right.
barrel?
Say that again, Buck.
I was asking if they have a Kelvin barrel, the copper and cast.
I'm sure they have Kelvins there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they use a myriad of barrels that they're sourcing MGP juice from. So I'd have to get with Darrell to know exactly what barrels that they have, but I'm sure that they could get one.
Try to get one of those.
The magic for copper and cask is those barrels that age in Florida, though.
Yep.
Something about that, either that warehouse or just the Florida climate, man.
That's salt water.
It's the closer you get to Marty, the better the whiskey gets, is what it is.
But it gets that like funky unwashed note, you know?
Damn, I wish it
That's
was
too
my stream.
close.
If I could dip
That's because
somebody.
it's too close.
Like little swamp ass note.
Swamp ass, yeah. Little scratch ass. Did you get that
Espresso,
one,
chocolate, and cherries.
Air to it.
Trey, did you get that one?
Which one?
The copper and cask?
No, I didn't get that one.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Okay. No, I picked up a lot of stuff from Louisville. I spent way too much up there, but your blonde that I sent you has a ton in it.
Trey, are you near Marty? Where are you located?
Tri-Cities, Kingsport.
Yeah,
Okay.
he lives where I moved from.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I have access to a lot of stuff, but we take a couple trips to the Bourbon Trail every year, and I mean, man, this year I racked up. I spent way too much, but I got some stuff that I don't know, man. I went to a lot of the small distilleries, and when you start seeing what they have and trying some, like I went to Wild Turkey and picked up a Rickhouse proof rare breed. Oh
What other
man,
small distillery did you visit?
we did Larrikin or Larkin.
See, Ethan, somebody else can fuck it up besides me.
Yeah, right.
You hear that? Thank you, Trey. And don't call him a hillbilly.
Well, it rubs
'cause
out
he
on
lives
you.
in the
It
same state
rubs
we
off
do.
on you, Marty. You keep saying it like that so long.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that's the name.
Hey, look, Ethan can't say nothing. I know where he's from. That's Hickville, USA. 'Cause I got family there.
That's Cajun. It's different.
Spicier Hicks.
We all
Evergreen.
interpret Martinese. I think is what I'm going to call it. Martyese.
Yeah.
So
No, I did that.
Dadgum.
I went to Chicken Cock. I went to Old Louisville.
You didn't tell me you went to Ethan's house.
No, I mean, you know, hey, he probably lives about 5 minutes from my grandparents. That's what's crazy.
Yep. And Marty, it's better chicken cock than Old Smoky.
Oh hell, fuck Old Smoky. Excuse me. Yeah, if you're gonna do anything, go with Sugarland.
yeah, theirs is much better. Although I can't drink that sweet shit, dude. I've tried and tried and tried.
Dude, I tell you what, their Roman Man is a rye that, and I don't drink a ton of ryes, but every now and then they put a batch out that's really good. They're hit or miss, but man, every now and then they hit a home run. They ever get that dialed in, they'll be pretty good. And then up here we have Tennessee Hills. I don't know if any of y'all had any of the Tennessee Hills products, but it's
Have they
MGP.
gone to their own stuff yet, though? Or they're all still MGP?
Their 4-year is now their own.
Okay. Is it worth a shit?
No. No, I mean it's good for a 4-year. I mean it's $39 for 750 milliliter, and I mean for that it's good. But they're weeded that they're coming out with, I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Thomas hated their guts for a long time, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean he's kind of cutthroat in business, but
Jeffrey.
I'll be right back.
and he kind of
Thomas-
hides. He
Thomas
hides
didn't
what he
like
has.
them. Thomas didn't like them, Trey, because they weren't forthcoming on their label.
And I get that. I mean, it was all MGP for the longest time, but
Sure.
but now he's got this investor, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, you know, he does have a few things that the profile's there. It just needs time.
I hope he
For sure,
gets it
Jay.
right. I wish good things for him. I do.
Well, I hope so too, because they spent $1.2 billion.
Nice.
You're muted,
Or
buddy.
you're muted.
That's how I
Money and
learned my
whiskey.
shirts. There's not even stroke lines in that, man.
No.
It's just solid.
You know
The
all
thing's
about
just packed.
stroke lines, Marty. It's okay.
I knew somebody had to
I
say
knew
something.
I knew that shit was
Jesus.
coming. God, I love this
Look,
every
I got
day.
him for you, Marty. 1 second. 1 second.
It's okay. It's all right.
Here, I'll make
Stop.
everyone else feel better. That's amateur.
Oh, 1 second. I got you.
No, that's good.
Little
Oh, yeah.
amateur hour.
Screw
Not
that
bad.
shit. That's how I set my shirts on fire. I quit that shit.
Hey, it's pretty windy out here tonight. I'm doing all right.
I've got my new shirt on. I don't want to set it on fire.
You should.
Damn.
Though I will say, having a Weller cigar with Weller, it's not that great.
No,
I
it's
think I might have
shit.
an Eagle Rare
I'll just
cigar
tell you.
with some Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
Just
I
fucking
should've
The
gone-
Taylor
you know
cigar
that.
was pretty good with Taylor a while back.
I should have done the Taylor. Something stronger.
Taylor cigar kicked my ass.
No, I bought that, the Larkin, and the Four Roses cigar.
What?
I never heard of a Four
Oh, you
Roses
bought
cigar.
cigars at? Did you buy
They
cigars at
have.
Larkin?
They
Did
have.
you go in
Yeah,
the
I
Four
did.
Roses?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking. I was talking to Greg email last night, waiting for him to email back. We're going to do maybe a single barrel that he picks bottle and a cigar pairing from his manufacturer. But I'm still waiting to hear back.
I'll be
Can you
honest.
hear
I
me?
mean, it was a lot better than this one, but I mean, I didn't drink a ton there because we were just kind of passing through because we're going back in June for our July for Trey's birthday.
Y'all need to do the Mash and Journey meetup in October.
It's in October.
We can go in October.
Did he set the date, Marty?
No,
Nope.
and I've got
Not yet.
Kurt. I took Kurt the rum and the copper and cast today, and Kurt said, "When we going to Kentucky?" And I said, "Well, I've got a weekend, and I just need Jason to finalize it." There's a whole lot of fine line stuff. And everybody here knows that he's trying to get food, music, all this barrel, and all this stuff worked out. And it's taking longer than he thought it might.
Is he going to do it in Bardstown again?
Mm-mm.
No?
Heaven Hill's what he's looking at.
Oh, okay. Same area, though.
Yeah, it's still Bardstown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the town, not the distillery.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun last year.
Yeah. Red tape.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Billy Squire. Fuck you.
The Stroke. That's a great song.
Vic, are you planning on using your free stay to that new hotel for the Bardstown Blitz?
You ain't getting it. That's for sure.
Well, I'm not saying I'm getting it.
Damn.
Thought he was going to bunk with you.
I'm just saying, are you planning on staying at the hotel?
Don't know yet.
I'll give you $100.
Yeah. Sure, buddy.
I think it was non-transferable. You guys even hear me? Am I making noise?
Yeah, we hear
No.
you.
You not?
It's pretty darn
Weird.
quiet. I can't see the little thing going there. All right.
Trey, I'm gonna bring that Kings County too, so you can try it.
Which one?
The rye. I know you're not a big rye guy, but I think you'll like it.
Oh, is that the Empire Rye, Marty?
It's a barrel strength Empire Rye.
Yep. I've had the 101 proof, man, and I dig it. It's funky, like it's got that Kings County
Young wood.
malt,
Yep.
but
I mean, you can see. I mean, the color is from coffee.
Yep.
I mean, there's a few ryes out there I like. I think for me, I have such a sensitive palate that if the rye is too forward, it blocks out everything else. So I kind of lose the complexity of anything else that's in it.
Mm. Marty's real sensitive too.
Yep.
Had to up the game a little bit, Marty, for the cigar. You can see that.
Oh well, look. Oh yeah, is that the maple finish?
No,
No, that's 14, ain't it?
No, that's 18.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Old Louisville gets some great barrels. Their price point's a little tough on some of them though.
I will say, so when I went on the trail, we went and did their tour there, and we were only going to spend like 30 minutes there. We ended up there for 6 hours, and we thieved from probably 13 barrels.
Man.
And I have to say this, man, if he really wanted to be big time as far as blending, he could, because he was going from barrel to barrel, and then he'd take a glass and he'd start making something in his own glass. And when he hit a home run, he'd be like, "Here, y'all got to try this." And he just started handing it out. And it was an amazing experience, because I'm sitting here like, this guy has a note, like his palate is insane.
Where? Larkin?
No, Old Louisville.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
it is expensive, but man, it's hard to get away from.
They're good whiskeys.
They are good whiskeys, definitely, right? We were at Evergreen Liquor one night, right there at Nulu in Louisville, and we didn't realize at the time, but the bartender that night was one of the owners, and we started talking to him and everything, and he started talking about Old Louisville, and he said it was a guy that he knew, a friend of his, who did the brand, and he said, yeah, the only problem is the price. He said he's doing great stuff, but he bought it on the barrels way too high, and so he's having trouble getting people to try them. He's like, once I get people to try them, they love it, but I got to get over that hump, you know?
I mean, if you go do the tour there and you don't leave with a bottle, something's wrong with you, because he does. I mean, he knows bourbons. I mean, he does.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows how to blend them. Like I bought a bottle of his cognac, and I'm not really a cognac finish kind of guy, but it's a rye and a cognac finish that I've never had anything like it. And Marty can tell you, I have a ton of stuff on my bar, and it's phenomenal. And I think its price was $79, so it wasn't bad.
For a rye, that's pretty good. A finished rye. Rye's tend to be more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a 9-year.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think he's getting better at it price-wise, but I think he is a little deep on some of them.
Yeah. Well, and like I've heard nothing but great things about him, right? And we've tried a few, and they were really good. So I hope that he can kind of figure out that transition, right? Because I think that's a problem with a lot of brands right now, specifically this point in time. You know, they've got these barrels that they bought a year or two ago, and they're in them for too much.
Yeah.
And so now they've got to figure out how to lower the price point on them, now that they can get newer barrels at better prices, and they've got to figure out how to navigate this next year or two. You know. So
well, it's like Marty showed me a bottle, Marty was talking about Tom. He showed me a bottle from Tom that was a 16-year-old Louisville, and it was amazing.
Like, what year? 16?
Tom gave it to me.
It's on our computer. Was the light on up there?
Yeah.
Oh, you just drove up. You didn't see it?
But he gave me the old Louisville 16, and what I found out is his 18s are the same bottles as the 16. But he's just kept them for 2 years because he can't sell them.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's the same profile, but it's got a little deeper flavor to it now.
Gotcha.
Cheers, Mash Bill.
Yeah, cheers, Stanley.
All right. Cheers, Stanley.
What's up, Wags?
No.
I'm digging this thing. The profile on it is changing like crazy.
That's the thing that I noticed. It started off one way. I really have enjoyed the second third so far. It's getting a little bit more nutty, a little bit more spice to it, pepper. The retro's changed a lot.
Yeah, I'm getting like some nice sweet cinnamon off of it now.
Sorry. I just put up another shelf over there. I was fucking with stuff.
Yeah, mute yourself, buddy.
My bad.
Rookie.
Yeah, my daughter's got all this like 3D printing stuff and a cable router, and she's making all kinds of stuff and laser cutters and all kinds of crap. So she put this wood together as a shelf, and then all these little discs came out of the routed like inlays. So they're just not quite. They barely like fit as a Glen cap, I think. So got a bunch of wood Glen caps.
Jake White.
I forget what to put on them.
Marty.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, I just got my Jake Wyatt's in today. Can't wait to try them, but I'm trying to give them a couple of days.
Your Green River's pretty good, Ethan. Okay.
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Awesome.
Glad you like it.
Rigged.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about getting a backup.
you should, and don't sleep on it, because what's going to happen is people are going to get theirs in, and they're going to do the same thing.
We already
Yeah.
had that happen over the last couple of weeks. I think
Yeah.
we're down to 6 cases, possibly even less.
Yeah,
Haven't
probably
checked
less
them
now.
You got a deal going on yet? Buy like 6, get 1 free.
That was your idea.
I wish.
I don't think they pulled that yet, but if they do, I'll be first in line.
Hey, you get better shipping.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, nice. A little bit of toasted bourbon.
So do you
That's
guys
number
think
4.
the one you picked is on profile with a lot of the other Green River picks, or
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
a little off profile?
Yeah.
Of the ones that we've had, yes.
Okay.
For sure. Jason,
That's
I think, was talking about his, because theirs is coming out in a couple weeks, and he says it's peach and cherry. So we're wondering if it's similar to one of the samples that we had that we liked, but this one just outshined. But they also picked it a couple weeks after we did, so
Yeah.
more weeks in the barrel.
I was surprised Sealbox hooked me up. I always got to do store pickup for them. And I didn't even send them a label, and they already had it shipped to me within 2 days. I didn't even send a label.
They did the same with ours.
And with Kelsey. I guess they had a new warehouse person or something who wasn't strictly paying attention, I guess. I don't know, because I think they did it with a number of people. Which, I mean, I'm all for it, but it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna cost yourself some money, guys.
Do they or don't they? I don't know.
Exactly right.
I thought they were just hooking me up because I always buy hundreds of bottles from them.
Yeah.
Did you buy more than one of the Green Rivers so you could get better shipping? Oh, that's why. You
No,
buy one.
I didn't even
Shipping's
pay
a
for
cent what?
shipping.
1 to 5? Oh yeah, that's right. Because you put
I
pick
got free shipping.
and free. Yeah, you're gonna get email about, hey, where's our shipping label?
Well, we
What?
sent them shipping labels, and they didn't use them
Yeah.
because we were going to
I
ship.
didn't even send it.
Yeah.
I might order another one, get free shipping.
Man, I'm getting like this vanilla, like the Breyer's vanilla bean ice cream, Kelsey? That's what I'm getting now. A
A
sweet
little bit
cream.
further along. That creamy part was like the second third for me. This I'm down to like the final third. On
Yeah,
mine.
I'm a little bit behind you.
That's a lot of smoke on that cigar, Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still a lot of smoke.
Plenty of smoke left, guys.
Roxanne.
You don't have to put on the red light.
She's out there on the fence line.
She's just keeping you safe, Kelsey, making sure nobody's getting in there.
Yep. It transitions again about the final third, back to where it was in the beginning.
Okay.
So Kelsey, are you gonna start a cigar review channel?
See that motherfucker right there? No shame, ass.
Wow.
I'm gonna go
Was that
off
a cat?
camera.
Starting his
It's a comfy cat.
Staring
Trying
you
to get
down.
out of AC
Motherfucking
action.
cats. The other one's in the corner.
It looks comfortable.
You can't
He's
see it
gonna take care
because
of
of
your
the fucking avocado.
He's gonna take care of all your rat problem.
You fucking Heathcliff over there in the corner?
They're just looking at you, double dog daring you.
Yeah.
They're waiting for you to cook something for them. Nice. Yep. Is he gonna go kick the other one's ass now?
No, I didn't. The wife did that shit the other day without me telling her.
Well, is that 100% true, Vic?
I was clowning on her, and then she fucking randomly came on and cut the grass when I was at home. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, we know what clowning means. What you say in jest, you mean in earnest.
Well,
No,
it was
I'm
funny.
gonna-
It was one night when he was, kind of razzing her about it. She was ready to start up the mower right then and then. It was like 9:30 at night. He was like, "What are you gonna do? You can cut the grass in the middle of the night?"
She said, "You won't do it, fucker."
She's an
put
ass, bro.
something in.
Like right now, I was in the backstage. She said she was gonna grab the mower, come around, start going through the yard.
Fucking live
I
stream.
said, you won't dare to do that shit. I said, no, the better what? And like get the weed whacker and go fucking fuck those ones in the corner of it. Battery's not charged. Well,
Knock them down.
charge it.
Cheers, Brian.
Got to use a gas trimmer that works like screw that electric crap.
No.
My
Not
electric
here. It's
whipper
California, buddy.
works good, man.
All
like a gas
energy.
trimmer.
No pollution.
Oh.
Yeah, because LA's got that smog over it.
Yeah, it's powered by smog and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Renewable energy.
Oh, she might be lurking and shit.
How do you
Watch
charge
it.
that battery? Is there an electric station that makes electricity for the house to plug in?
I know. I take
Yeah.
it to the Tesla station and I charge it there.
Okay,
What they use,
where do they get the electricity?
They use diesel fuel tanks.
Oh, okay.
Go figure.
They're
It's a
worried
placebo.
about the gas engines over here, and I'm letting loose like a damn locomotive.
Pretty soon, you're gonna have to wear special underwear, Ed.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking downshifting and shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Charcoal underwear.
About to say, don't come to my house if you want anything other than gas.
That's another project that my daughter's working on. Is like an LED indicator that your underwear lights up when you fart.
That'd be awesome. That son bitch would be glowing if I had him on.
It's going to have some heat sensor type of thing that then triggers the LED, the light.
Fucking Ed would have like
Marty-
strobing lights coming out of
It does all that kind of.
Damn right.
it.
It's like blue dye in the pool when you pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over there making fruity tooty music.
Oh man.
Marty's underwear would catch on fire if you had electricity to it.
Damn right.
Careful with that cigar cherry. No, don't do that. It's gonna.
Marty, I want to know if you've ever smoked a cigar and dipped at the same time.
And
Like
didn't
right
what?
He is.
Smoked a cigar and dipped at the same time.
Damn.
What the fuck you think he's
That's
doing?
what he's doing. Look at his lip.
Oh,
He's always doing that shit.
Thank God for tobacco,
You're-
man.
I'm telling you, your nicotine tolerance must be like super high, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Well, yeah,
What
when
keeps
you
the
son of
beer
a
going?
respect.
Well, when he was a baby, he used to roll fucking green leaves of tobacco and fucking light them up. Oh, Marty.
Making his own fumas.
Ugh. Phew.
Your blood pressure's all right.
The picture that Ed has on his background when he turns his camera off, that's actually Marty.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
that's
Is
Marty
it?
right
Oh.
there.
Oh, damn, Marty.
That's it.
That's awesome.
What's up, Cheech?
What's
Hey,
up,
Cheech.
Chief?
Your sheets.
Here's
Cheers,
buddy.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello,
He's
Cheech.
gonna return.
Where's Chong?
Where's Chong?
Yeah,
He's sitting beside Katie.
What now?
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. She doesn't. Oh,
Katie
How
didn't
much
say
did you
anything.
$10.
No, what are we, 100 and
Stu's talking to his wife.
$30?
Mhm.
Daughter.
Man.
She's got
Oh,
home
that's
from
Amy?
She got home from work.
Where's Amy?
She doesn't know Cheech and Chong.
Here's Amy.
I wouldn't.
That was probably the best part of the meetup was meeting Stu's wife. It made so much more sense after meeting her why Stu is the way that he is, and also that she keeps him.
Because I gotta deal with her.
She keeps his ass.
No, I mean, she
in
keeps
line.
your ass on check, bro. I don't know. You can talk all that shit. We've seen it with our own eyes.
I gotta keep composure.
And when he walked in, I was not expecting
No doubt,
him to
hands
be as
down.
tall as he was, and so that threw me off altogether too. To see that big of a tall man to shrink so
160.
fast whenever she speaks was amazing.
I just don't want the conflict in public.
Because you know you'd lose.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was really
We're in
good.
that.
And Katie.
We're in a speakeasy. I forget what it was called, Volstead or something. And Jason's mom was there. And Marima turns to me like across the bar. She's like, Stu, go move those coats off the chair so those people could sit down. I was like, I already did. And Jason's mom goes, now she's from New York. Just like her demeanor and attitude towards me.
What's up, JG?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, JT.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Dana?
Cheers, huh?
I figured Trey asked me to come in.
What's
Well,
up, JG?
Well, hey, man.
Cheers, brother.
How's it going?
This has turned into a shit show. Bye.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You've been here a long time.
just now, no doubt. Yeah.
Oh boy. Marty's running.
Running on empty.
Never.
He only did it flights tonight.
Dude, I bet you there's hell. He sent me those big, what are those 4-ounce samples? Is that what those were?
Who?
Those are some big bottles.
Were they
Those are the big round
Street?
from Paul P. Those 6 samples.
Yeah,
They
the
were,
liquid.
yeah, they were. Yeah.
They're
Liquid
2.7.
Ministry.
Rudy.
Three ounces
Yeah.
at the top,
Aren't
I
they
think.
3.2s?
Rudy.
There's a line here that says 2 ounces.
They're 2.5 total.
2.5,
So it
3.
might be
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
I think it's more like 2.57, actually.
It is.
Some shit.
I measured it myself.
2.875.
I got the information from the website.
3.59.
6666666666667.
No, 6s. sevens.
What is
is
this? Number
JP?
7?
Oh,
Domain brush.
Domain.
Bill
Yeah.
Brushfoot. Domain.
How many?
Negentropy.
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 Negative entry.
Is this
Somebody who had that last week? Somebody had that last week.
You want me to try to
Is that
say
number-
it, or
Ethan?
y'all had enough
Yeah,
laughter?
Yeah, Marty, say that shit.
Intriggity.
That
Marty.
was a serendipitous pronunciation.
What's it really called, Vic?
The fuck you asking me, bro? I'm not smoking it.
You speak Mexican?
It's
That's not Mexican.
Mexican.
Latin,
How is it
Latin,
not
or-
Spanish?
It's all from the same origin.
No, it's not.
Negentropy is a thing, though. It's actually a thing. So that's domain. Like domain is a very nerdy line. Like so, they have the neutron, they have the negentropy. They're making some great sticks. And
Say it
that
again.
negentropy.
Negentropy.
Then they have the entropy as well, which I believe is the broadly.
Entropy.
An entropy.
Only 3 syllables, Marty. You ought to be able to handle that.
Nah, fuck you.
You want me to dip him, Marty? You want me to dip him? I got you, bro. Yeah. Bop, Felicia. Back of the line.
And he's
I'm
back.
used to it.
Hell, yeah. What happened?
What happened was.
Where's Brian at?
What had happened was
He had to dip. He said he wasn't feeling the best, so.
Marty
Got
Knight, science guy.
Yeah, that's right.
You meant Slapshot, right, Vic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. If I'm intrepid without looking it up, Marty will do a lap dance for you. Yeah, okay. That's right.
Marty does lap dances for free. That's not an incentive.
That's it. You know, I don't charge. Yeah, I just want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
Ain't no party like a Marty party because a Marty party don't stop.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
I know when to burn that time out.
I
got one time out left. Nah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to call Marty Lightning Belly.
Oh wow.
look at that.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
She wants that lap dance, Marty.
Marty stripper name.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that for Amy when we go to Wilmington.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Jay.
You know, Jason, you're funny and all, but you now owe me $10.
Oh,
it.
that was
It's
awesome.
not about the whiskey.
Do it.
It's not about the whiskey. It's the people you dance for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God, this is
Josh
chocolate
Fritz,
vanilla
I
right
don't think you want to
shot.
ask that question.
Fuck, this is
He
good.
already did.
I'm pretty sure that happened at
Yeah.
the Blitz, didn't it?
Oh, you don't want the answer on that one. Right, Marty?
That's right. I did.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I just wanted to show you my sticker. My son's coming over tonight. He's coming here to hang out. So
See you,
I'm gonna head
buddy.
out.
All right.
See you guys
Right
later.
on.
Good night.
Yeah.
You
See you, Mark.
Yeah, cheers, Doc. Y'all have fun.
Cheers, Doc.
Cheers. Oh,
Jump on, Jay.
that was a very enjoyable cigar, I might say.
Yeah, the undercrowns are good stuff.
No, I'm smoking the Liga anniversary. What you call it, the Underground?
Underground.
It's made by Underground.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Drew Estate.
It is. It's Drew
Same shit.
Estates. It's yeah. League of Ten
Oh, okay.
is different than the Underground.
Oh, they had like a special maker
Undercrown.
for it.
Excuse me.
I was going
Yeah.
like Underground.
Undercrown.
Undercrown's a label underneath the company of Drew Estate, and then
Gotcha.
the Underground 10 is one of the
Okay.
sticks in that label.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like-
wrapper was like really marbly looking, dark and light at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, about not better than the Fuente and Yejos.
Way different, Ethan.
Oh yeah.
The brush foot part of it, it's way different.
Yeah. Oh, and once you get past that brush foot, that cigar changes so much. So for anybody, for the general public, they call that either a brush foot or a shaggy foot, right? And the last inch of that stick has no wrapper on it. It's just the binder and filler of the cigar. So you basically get an entirely different experience without the wrapper. So as you smoke it, it changes dramatically after that first inch. It's nuts.
That's cool shit. See, I'm learning so much.
These Jake Wyatts, is that what Jacob sent us?
Here's Gundy.
Yep.
Yes.
Here, Gunderson.
Understruck.
Eric, and happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Damn right, you old son of a biscuit.
I didn't have to mow the lawn. Hey, Vic's wife said that she'll come and mow your lawn.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No. No. No, Kelsey. You're in that fucking timeout, bro.
Back of the bus.
Oh, jeez.
Nice Glen, Stu.
What'd you say, sir?
Nice Glen.
Nice Glenn? Thanks to Marty.
I remember when my internet worked.
We're a lot today, man.
Rudy, stop eating the June bug. Drop it. Rudy. He's over here eating June bugs.
What, you guys don't feed him?
Dude, that
Tater,
dog
tater.
gets more treats than you fucking know. If he gets sick tonight, I'm going to be pissed.
What's up, Tater?
Hey, what's up, Tater Dub?
He's looking for the
Fucking
protein.
Tater in the house.
Hey, Tater.
Tater, what's up?
That sounds like a business opportunity to me, Brian. Lap dances and lawn mowing.
And not necessarily in that order.
Well, no. You got to give people what they want.
I get all sweaty.
Fucking nothing.
Oh,
Sweaty is like $10 extra.
Oh, Jesus.
Godly.
And then get the stripper spray to cover up the sweaty.
But Axe Body
But it's the glitter that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, it gets all over your clothes, damn it.
I
Like, you think they do that shit on purpose?
We're going to shut this shit down.
Okay. Amy said Marty just do return.
all right, I'm getting off, guys. Later.
See you, man.
Later,
Cheers.
Stu.
See ya, buddy.
We're not leaving, Stu.
His wife was probably giving him the stink eye, like, come in. It's time to come in.
And mow the lawn.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's up, JG? You doing your blends for next
Do
year?
my blend. Do my blends. What did you say?
Are you doing your blend?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to kick your ass this year. Or next year. Or next year. I don't know. I don't understand the years anymore now. It's all crossover. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. I got something cooking.
There you go.
How about you? I know you're going to do it.
I don't know, bro. No, I haven't started.
Cheers,
What up,
Darrell.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm
Cheers, Drill.
because
Oh, there's Darrell.
I don't know if Jason might change the rules again. So
I don't know. I hope not. I mean, I mean, I think this is the most fair way of doing
this
it.
one,
You know.
this one was a good one actually. The way he did this year's.
Yeah. I mean, last year's too. I mean, that's the same rules 2 years in a row, basically. So.
Yeah, well, last year people cheated with fucking old ass whiskey, but it is what it is, and they became
I
champions.
mean.
Relatively speaking, it was only about a couple years old, so it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Darrell has shell shock over that blend.
Hey, I dumbed it down this year.
Oh yeah, and you still won. So you still
nobody can say anything.
Yeah.
Rudy. Oh my God,
I
this
gotta
dog.
figure out what I want to do this year. I was do it early.
Stop competing, bro.
I have big ideas. I have big ideas. I just got to go get the bottle for it because something new's out.
Oh yeah.
Ethan, Evanoff Green River, wheat, or 18 year to start?
18.
You haven't had it.
Hey, what's your opinion on the Old Forester 1924 for this year?
I would do the weeded.
It's good.
Yeah, that's not bad. I got a sample of it. I'm just trying to. Oh.
Yeah, I'd go in proof order there too.
I'd go with the weeded, Darrell.
Okay.
Because the Green River is going to wash it out, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't in the one, but.
Well, that's fair.
Which one's that, Vic?
The new weeded.
How is it?
I haven't cracked it yet. The new weeded pick.
From your area?
Local pick. Yep.
Okay, local, yeah.
123.
Delicious.
Holy shit.
Yeah, buddy.
That's not what I was expecting on the notes.
Right?
What the heck? I just got done reviewing the most recent Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, and I went to this, and it was just like the opposite of opposites of what I just know.
Yeah.
What do you think of the peppers?
It's good. It's gotten like rave reviews this year. Like, I thought it was just good, like not crazy, but not bad whatsoever. And like I was showing on, like you'll see it on the review, but right, this is a 2015. Granted, it's low, but like there's something going on with this, like the barrel influence. Look at the color difference.
Oh man,
you said 2015?
This one's a
shit.
2015.
Crap.
But even my
Jesus.
Toyourons are like this color, maybe a little darker. Like this is just crazy when you look at the comparison. There's a lot of like barrel influence on this. Like it comes across as if it was like double oaked, not toasted.
What is your proof on that bottle?
110.
110?
110, yeah. Oh man, this nose is kind of wild. And this was Southern Distilling, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Out of North Carolina.
I've never had anything from them, I don't think.
Oh,
We
he's
had-
tasted the pick. Okay.
Yeah, I got these from Adam. I don't have the walleye, but I got these three here. So I'll probably just taste through these.
Yeah, Marty's team's getting their ass handed to them. 5-0.
Damn.
Man.
Florida's
Like
fucking.
the Ducks game.
I knew the fucking guy was going to come out. I don't know where your Predators were at. So
My Predators, yep. I'm neither a hockey fan nor a Tennessee native, so.
then shut up.
Yeah, but I'm a Tennessee native. Let's go Predators.
Not to pour a little bit more. Like I don't know if it was the whiskey or if it's my palate, but I got that same like double oak note real quick. but I rinsed out, and I'll see if it's actually the whiskey or if it's me.
That's a rye, Marty.
Mine's 109.4.
Is that this year, Marty?
Yeah, it's a 25 BO 600 barrel number.
600.
No, Marty has the
25B?
bourbon, right? Marty, you have the bourbon.
No, that was
This
a
is
rye.
I've got both.
that's the rye.
This is the rye
Oh, this-
though.
Oh, that's the rye. Okay, I was thinking.
Yeah,
you were-
this is the rye. The bourbon's upstairs.
Yeah, mine's B0476. It's actually my buddy's bottle, but he was kind enough to let me crack it so I could review it before I sent it to him. I was like, because I get him a lot of bottles over here. I'm like, do you mind if I crack it so I can review it? He's like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, all I need is like an ounce. He's like, take more if you want. I'm like, nah, an ounce is good. If I take more, it's just going to sit there in like a sample box.
Mash Bill, we are going to one. We had tickets to both, but it's during the meetup, so we sold the other tickets, the one game tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to talk some meetups, man. Turks and Pours.
I just got back from this last weekend. I was at Stuff and Whiskey. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I heard you talking about that, I think, on, was it Jason's Wednesday?
Yeah, last night. After party last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. Just, I mean, they're the best. They are just some great people, too.
Oh, so you're saying it better than all of us, huh?
Yep, I am.
That's what I heard.
Bye, Felicia. Back to the bus, JG.
What the hell?
Damn, somebody's got an itchy trigger finger tonight.
He got
This bottle's this barrel's interesting because I do get that similar note, but I wouldn't think this is wheated. Do you guys know what the wheat percentage is?
30. It's 60, 30, 10.
Oh, so it's a wheated bourbon, not wheat whiskey.
Correct. It's wheated bourbon
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
at 108 proof or 107 proof. 107 proof.
It drinks nice. Like it coats the mouth nice. Like the finish isn't crazy, but it's 107, right? Like I'm not really expecting it to be. But there's a lot of flavor retention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try. I'm gonna try this green. I just want to make sure I'm not broken because I am getting that toasted note, but it probably could be the whiskey. Like I'm not sick by any means. My palate's been working pretty good.
Yeah, when do you go on next with Mad Madness, Jarrell?
June 6th.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you killed it last time. You absolutely killed them last time.
No, it was close,
No,
man.
he didn't.
Nah, not really. Not really.
No, he
It came
didn't.
down to like one question between me and Eric, I believe.
I
Like,
guess.
That shit is rigged.
No.
Fucking bottle.
I'm just glad I didn't have to go against Redbird when they were throwing freaking turkey in there because everybody would have got smoked. He scored like 30-something points, dude. Called the turkey bomb.
I'm interested in what. I mean, I wonder if he's just. I mean, I think he's just throwing out whatever for Jeffrey. I just think he's just saying stuff. I think it's just going to be a standard standard
He's gonna
game.
give Jeff all MGP because he knows Jeffrey's an MGP.
Yeah, I told Jeff the same. I think he's just messing like
I don't think he's. I think he's going to go back to his old standard and he's just throwing out stuff.
Mm-hmm. Jeff got a solid palate though, man. I got.
Oh yeah, he does.
So
I don't know about him taking second place, but whatever. Good buddy.
Be nice to see him in the finals. See if I can make it down there.
Oh, that would be brutal if you beat him in the finals.
Hey, he's beat me in the finals of Dusty's, man. I beat him in the finals of Blendageddon,
Yeah.
Like 1-1. Whoever wins, if it's either of us, man, we bring the belt to the channel. I'm happy nonetheless.
Oh.
This is good.
The hell's all that?
Man.
Trey went down.
Yeah.
Solid.
Too much.
Drive by.
All right. So that was 107 proof. The Green River Evanoff is higher, I would imagine, like 120-ish maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And completely different profile than
Little Fonzie.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Yeah.
What up, all you
Hey,
beautiful? What up, all you
long
beautiful?
time no see.
All you beautiful avocados. How you doing?
Hey.
Ethan, you weren't kidding about this cigar, bro. It's completely different.
Yep. Once you hit the foot, man, it takes off and down a different path.
Yes, it does.
What are you sipping tonight, Jay? Anything good?
I'm actually unwrapping the Augusta Sugar Lips. I just got my bottle personally because it was never sent out. So I'm just cracking this open tonight. Going to try it again for the second time.
Did you only get yourself one bottle, Jason?
Huh?
Did you only get one bottle of it?
Yeah, just one bottle each we get, and that's it.
That's cool.
All right, Green River it is. Sugar Lips is the higher proof one, right, Jay?
No, Sweet 16 is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Todd was raving about that one.
Yeah, Todd knows that barrel.
It's raving about that ECBP that's coming out next week. That's what I'm excited about.
It's coming out in 2 weeks, not next week.
Oh, well.
Next week is the
I thought it was.
next week's the
Yeah, Jason, they have this thing called a knife. Just you know.
I didn't realize he wrapped it like it was a dead body. So
Shit. Jesus.
my God, how much freaking wrapping is on this thing?
Yeah.
Have you
It's
ever
like
got
you're
a
at
package
you're,
from
it's
there?
like you're at a bridal party or something and you're unwrapping.
It's like
I got nothing on a package from Ed. Jesus.
That was
Yeah,
about
it's
what I was going to say.
No, the worst ever was Matt from Whiskey Crusaders.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to see an Ed package.
No, when Matt sends a sample, there's every nightmarish packaging situation you could think of is in that box. There's peanuts, there's tape, there's cardboard, there's screws, there's nails, there's corn. And then,
is that a pipe bomb? I mean, Jesus.
yeah, and then once you get to the package and you get your sample, the writing of what the sample is completely incoherent. You have no idea what it is. It's
yeah.
Oh, man. Sounds like the blunderbuss of samples. They used to just stuff them with everything.
Yeah. One day I'll
It's not as bad as bottle sticking out of the box. I mean, like,
one day I'll get to try this bottle. I finally finished all the bottle sending for Blundageddon. Everything's out. So
Bottle sending?
yeah,
Oh, the winner.
Yeah, all the winners. I had like 15 bottles I had to send out, so it's finally all gone. I got a hold.
I don't think I won anything.
Oh, wait. When did you do that? Did I miss?
Well, I mean, I finished. There's still a bunch of people that haven't reached out yet that I haven't been able to get a hold of. But as far as like the bottles I send out, I'm all done.
Did you do a stream to show the winners? I remember you were talking. Oh, fuck, what did I miss? Shit. All right, well, let me know who has mine. I know I messaged you that like a few weeks ago, but that was before you did that stream.
Yeah, I'll let you know who has yours. I can't remember offhand, but some of the people that I'm waiting on haven't reached back out to me. So
yeah, that's always the struggle sometimes with some of those big like giveaways, man. It's just waiting for somebody to like send it in, and half the time they're like, "Yeah, I don't even really want it," and they never send it anyway. And I'm like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a couple bottles I gotta send out for you.
Yeah, I think I remember Adam Shelton saying he donated the same bottle to like 3 different charity streams because the first 2, the person was like, I just wanted to donate. I was really worried with the bottle, so he was like, okay, next time he donated again, same thing.
Yeah, somebody donated a Wild Turkey 70th anniversary that they won, and they're like, "Don't send it. I already have like 3 of them." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, that's nice.
I'm like, "Lucky you."
Just pay it forward to the next one. Holy shit. That is.
What up, guns?
Hey, T Rob.
What up, T Rob?
T-Rob.
Hey, T-Rob.
That Green River, guys.
Right?
Green River, yeah, from Evernorth. It's,
Guys, was your Green River through Sealbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many bottles do you have left? Do you know?
35.
30,
35?
Yeah, 30-ish.
When we release ours the next week, if there's still some left, we'll give them the link to it as well. Maybe they could piggyback on ours and they can get 2 Green Rivers, save on shipping.
Yeah, from what you said to yours is like on that same kind of like profile as ours with that like dark cherry and berry notes, man.
Got cherry, berries, and peaches, and it's like
I had peach all day. Dude,
Yep.
I freaking love that damn thing. Oh.
Yep.
This is definitely different, but similar.
The finish.
Jay,
on that
I was
great,
cracking
bro.
up last night when you drank Sample D, bro. The face you did when
Four
you
Roses.
tried your own fucking whiskey, bro. It was
I don't even remember.
hilarious.
I don't even remember what face did I make.
What was Sample D?
You did a fucking weird ass like, the fuck is this?
Were you
I mean,
sure
it was-
that wasn't at
D
the
was
next
Four Roses, wasn't it?
No, it was
D was a
no.
Four Roses
B
single barrel,
is
wasn't
for no. It's when he drank D, the pinhook.
Oh, D was his
Oh.
fix. Penelope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, D came off finished compared to the other 3 because it was so rich, and I was like, oh, maybe there's a finish on this. So
Well, you were preoccupied with the game, so.
Yeah.
I had the game going, and everybody was freaking me out, and I promise the second blind I'll really pay attention.
Oh, you need to. You need to.
Dude,
on the
they
second line.
blew it like the Celtics. Like, what the heck? What are they doing up
D
16 and
Patton.
giving that game
What's
away?
up, D Patton?
Oh my God, D Patton, the legend is here.
How y'all are? Like, I can read that, and when I read it, I say it in his voice because I know how it sounds. Oh man,
I haven't seen you
too,
guys
buddy.
forever.
It's been a minute. Was it freaking Pours and Apart 2 years ago? It's the last time I seen Derek.
Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. What's up, Big Roll?
And Dan.
Cheers, bud.
Dan, I see Jeff just came in, or might have been lurking for a bit, but decided to.
He commented earlier. He was on earlier.
Oh, okay. Drinking the Evernoff Green River, Jeff. I'm enjoying it.
Hey, Milo. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Come on. Come here. Milo. Come on. Come on. Say hi.
Milo.
Look at that big head.
You got a big head.
I bet that some bitch can lay some shit.
Oh, you didn't say Big Ed? Oh, my bad.
Talking about Ed. Talking about Ed.
Oh, he just knocked over my camera there.
Yeah, it's good. Oof.
Meanwhile, ours is sleeping.
That's all he does all day long.
Oh man, the news though. Shit.
You can get all the time you need, buddy. Say hi.
Can someone give me 4 minutes to say hi to You could just call me Derek if you want.
Jump on.
You got my number. Wait, who'd you dip? Oh, he dipped himself.
He dipped himself.
He dipped himself.
Now it's a respectable stream.
It's gonna come back on, and it's gonna go back.
What the hell?
Oh no, I'll get dipped immediately when he comes back on.
Yep.
Awesome. Glad you got it in, Rob.
Yep.
Dude, I really like the nose of this one.
Trey, what all did you pick up last weekend?
Yeah.
Oh man, I got the Blood Oath 11 Deluxe Sherry. I did get an Wild Turkey 8 year.
Okay.
You don't need a shirt, Derek. Come on now.
Derek's chilly.
He's getting dressed up for the occasion.
Because I want none of you to know what losing 70 pounds looked like without surgery. Look here. So here we go. Hey, Drell, I haven't seen you in forever. It's nice seeing
It's been
you.
a while, man. It's been a while.
And there are a couple of you I haven't seen in forever. Marty, oh my goodness. I haven't been alive in a while. Dano, my officer of the court. I love all. And Jason, yeah.
What's up, you beautiful man?
I haven't seen you in forever. And the couple whose name I have written in 16 notes that keep falling off my goddamn desk, and I'm ashamed because you two are the nicest human beings a son of a bitch you never actually know, and I keep.
You met them.
I remember, Derek.
Of course, I met them. These are the nicest
I thought you
people
said
in the
that you'll
world.
never know. Sorry.
No, I tell you what, when I didn't have a ride, the two of them actually looked at me and like, come on. And I was like, okay. And so no, I know who they are. I just names when I'm drunk / sober does not
Dave
work
and
out.
Kira.
I feel like just saying boo hiss, boo hiss, boo hiss.
Oh man.
That might be us, Derek. We gave you a ride at Bourbon Junkies Pours in the Park.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh goddamn. Okay. All right. Then don't.
Everybody giving you rides. What the hell?
Now you're making me look silly.
Well,
But that being said, it's good seeing all of you, by the way.
It's good seeing you.
Oh yeah, Derek.
Yeah,
buddy.
You too, bud.
And since I look like I took the whole spot, I'm not gonna stay long. I just wanted to say hi to Jarrell and hi to the rest of you guys because I don't think a lot of you have seen me in a while.
Cheers, buddy.
So I just wanted to say how you guys doing. And I want to take this hot ass shirt off as soon as I take the goddamn camera off me. All right, all right, family, you guys be good.
All right, thanks, Derek.
Later, Derek.
All right,
Derek. Yes, buddy.
Later.
I did not love. I did not love that guy.
Again.
Wow. Oh man.
Ripped himself.
All right.
Oh, now he's doing sign language in the background. Battery's dancing. Not even the Macarena.
Fighting with them cats.
See, sign language.
You
Man,
know,
how was this my fault all of a sudden?
When I dip,
That's
you
sign,
dip.
that was sign language for Ethan's name.
God, this is.
What you smoking now, Marty?
Jake Wyatt.
That is the L.I. Jake Wyatt.
Oh shit.
Which Wyatt is it?
Solid. Lithium
That was a cool problem.
Mm-hmm.
Lithium?
3.
Okay.
3.
We're back.
So you gonna be watching the Mets Dodgers series this weekend, Jason?
I mean, they're both playing pretty bad right now, so it'd be interesting. Yeah, the Mets kind of hit a cold streak right now. Their bats aren't humming.
When's the last time they were good? Like, I don't really watch baseball.
Oh.
It's not like a shot.
2015, they made the World Series. That was the last time.
No, but I thought they did good last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they made it all the way to the National League Championship Series last year.
Yeah, they played the Yankees, right?
No, they played the Dodgers.
Oh, there.
They would have played the Yankees. They would have played the Yankees in the World Series if they beat the Dodgers, but the Dodgers were just too good. And the Mets had too many injuries to their pitching staff towards the end of the year to keep those Dodgers, the bats quiet. So
I thought they were the same division as the Yankees.
No, American League, National League.
I don't watch baseball. It doesn't make any sense. Like they're in the same state. Why are they in freaking different conferences?
What are you talking about? You're a Philadelphia Eagle fan. They got 45 teams in Philadelphia. You know how it works.
But they were all in the East.
What the hell just happened here?
Well, you got an American League and National League. You're in the same state. But
Yeah, just like football has an NFC and an AFC. The Giants are in the NFC. The Jets are in the AFC. The Mets are in the National League. The Yankees are in the American League.
Stupid.
Dodgers, Angels.
So all sports are stupid now. Unbelievable.
Dumb. Go Eagles. Sorry.
That settles it.
All right, moving on.
Stop poking the bear, Darrell. Stop poking the bear.
Hey, I can't wait for the season, dude.
He
We open up again. Dallas.
I wasn't. Well, Jeffrey's coming into the chat last night saying, "Go Dayton Flyers." Who the fuck cares about the Dayton Flyers?
No, I've seen a lot of that. Dating this, dating that. Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
I'm like, the Knicks just blew a 15-point lead with like 2 minutes left, and he's like, "Go Dayton."
I was on cue with like the freaking what was that, Law and Order, like sound card.
I love Jeff and his Dayton love. I don't understand it, but okay.
Man.
Jason, you are correct. Derek said it is all stupid. Obi Toppins, got it. Yeah,
we were talking Obi Toppins.
The Mojo.
Mojo.
Okay.
Hello, Mojo.
There you go, Marty.
I know some of you guys were asking about the meetup in Barcelona. Oh, Larrikin, that's some good stuff.
Nice.
There you go.
I got this.
What's the
one.
proof on that, Trey?
117.8.
On that.
Wow. That was the high wheat rye that I thought was really interesting. This is good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah,
I love how Jason's just like, oh, you got that bottle? Here, hold my beer.
Just happens to be here.
Hey, did you try the rose water yet?
I did have the rose water. I was there. It was good.
I'll bring it.
No, I had the rose water while I was there. I didn't buy a bottle of it, but I don't know. I told one of my friends, he drinks a lot of gin. I told him, that's a bourbon drinker's gin. It's right there. Like it just has a floral note that is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, what were you saying about your meetup?
I thought it was extremely spicy for floral.
Jason.
I'm sorry, what?
What were you saying about your meetup?
Yeah, I know a lot of people were asking about the dates. We're still waiting on Heaven Hill to give us. Right now, it's narrowed down to the second or third weekend in October. We're just waiting to see which one they let us have. So,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I got the wife coming this time, man. It's gonna be fun. Drag her around a bit.
Hey, Chris is excited about that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like she was thinking about trying to come to the Cali one, but I'm like, there's gonna be more women, and I think it's gonna be just a better time for her because like she's shy, then she opens up, but there'll be a lot more people for her, I think, at your meetup versus the California one, since it's kind of like small. So she's already clearing time.
There he goes, batching the Cali meetup. There he goes again.
Hey. I'm both taking her, man. I gotta make sure she has a good time. She loved Pours in the Park, man. She had a good time. It took a minute for her to get out there, but as soon as she got back home, she's like, "Oh, when's the next?"
Katie's gonna be here. Lauren's wife is gonna be here. Peter
Whose
B's
wife?
wife is gonna be here.
You said Lauren's
My wife. Yeah.
I thought your wife would be mowing the lawn.
Shut up, JG.
Kentucky's longer though. Kentucky's longer. I can get her out there for like 4 4 days, 4.5 days. You know,
When's your meetup, Big Vic? When's your meetup?
It's booked.
Oh, it's booked. Oh, I'm already out.
Damn.
It's
no
booked.
more
It's booked,
slots.
June 27th to the 29th, buddy.
Okay.
Guys, I got to jump. I'll see you guys
Later,
later.
Kels.
Later,
Kelsey.
Kels.
Later, Kels.
Later, Kels.
See you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Come on, T-Rob. Hurry up.
Trey rummaging through the house over there.
I'll be back in a minute.
It's like the Blair Witch Project over here. What are we doing?
What is Troy doing?
I see
Let's turn
whiskey.
this fucking camera off. What up, guys?
What's up?
T-Rob? Are you coming out, T-Rob? I know you were like up in the air.
No,
you
I'm-
got
I'm-
the clear.
Yours?
Nice. I know you were like, it was like 50-50 like last week.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
No, he's coming. Mojo confirmed already. He's coming.
Nice.
Yeah, a few new faces.
Yeah,
I see
man.
you, T-Rob. I see Jake. Fancy's coming down again or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta get
Fancy, Manny, Martin,
Martin.
Tay, fucking some Mom and Bob from Australia. He's coming up.
Yep.
Simone Bob. Doesn't he live out in
Australia?
Wait, Simone Bob's in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Who am I thinking of that's in like Washington? I thought that was him.
Troy.
He's flying from Australia for this meetup, or is he just happen to be there?
Him and Martin are flying in for the meetup.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, it ain't a little meetup, buddy.
It's worldwide, man. Worldwide.
It's worldwide, homie. International shit.
Oh man.
That's wild. That's a long plane ride. I went to Australia, man, and that is not the ride you want to be on.
No.
Like, it sucks.
Even Fats wasn't even gonna come out, but fucking shit happened. He has to take care of some stuff, so he can't make it.
Oh man.
This year, but that would have been crazy. Have those three come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't like Australia?
Australia's pretty dope, to be honest. It's just like the furthest you can like travel to, like regardless of where you're at. If you're on West Coast, East Coast, it's still like freaking.
Anyone else
stupid.
got that Corbin Cash, and was anyone else had that necktie? Was
I didn't
that's
try.
that, man?
I haven't tried it, Jeff.
Yeah, the neck tag said tap me. Didn't play music when you tapped it. Just free.
Didn't play music.
Did somebody say Samoan magic carpet? I don't know, Mr. Non-wrench. Any of my wrenches, you could time his ass out for me, please.
Oh,
The
shit.
fuck is this shit?
Is that a new shirt logo?
No, that's just Ethan being a dumbass.
Samoan magic carpet.
Oh, Samoa magic carpet.
Oh man.
Dude, this fucking Green River weeded is good. And I'm not a big weeded guy.
Mm.
Did you get the
It
Green
doesn't
River
drink
that we did?
123 proof. What was that?
Did you get our Green River?
Hell no, bro.
No, it's a local pick, right?
It's a local pick.
Yeah, the one we tried when we were at Barrelheads, but actually before the Green River pick, was fantastic. He didn't have any.
Yeah, Darrell, I got the Green River.
Did you receive it already or no?
No.
Okay.
Just be ready when I talk shit about it. These guys are fucking nuts. It ain't that good.
Yeah, you're not gonna talk shit. It's not gonna happen.
Mm.
Like dude, like that pick is crazy. Like I can't see no bullshit. Like, and it's not even like we didn't make the whiskey, but I can't see somebody saying like, yeah, this isn't good. Like I can't see it happening.
See,
Like,
I don't know
seriously.
how old is this weeded, but this thing is good. Kind
They're
of dark, right?
they range between 5 to 6 years max right now on their weeded stuff. Copper and Cast has a lot of those barrels right now.
Mm.
Yeah, but I thought they're not putting out that many weeders this year.
Who?
Copper.
19 barrels.
Oh, not Copper and Cast. Green River. Yeah. Copper and Cast has. Yeah.
They may have limited it on their end, but Copper and Cast has. What do they have in that room? Like 30 something barrels of weeded single barrels. I sent you guys pictures of that like a couple months ago when I was over there tasting.
Yeah, that's different things though, right? Like Copper and Cask is buying lots from them of stuff that's probably off profile from what they want to release as their single barrels.
It could be, yeah. I haven't had one of the actual releases yet to see if it was similar or not. But I tasted some good stuff out of like. I probably went through like 15 different
What up,
barrels.
Jake?
Cheers, Jake.
Subject.
I would say it could probably use a little bit more time too, but like they weren't bad. But I'm not a big weeded guy. Like I don't like that conventional wheat, like funky note, that doughy note. So I tend to shy away from wheats.
Yeah, so definitely wouldn't like the one that Jason just did with Baker's Mark. Which we call it? Star Farms, or what is it? I can't remember.
That's this here. That's the next sample to go.
Star Hill Farms.
Star Hill Farms.
Yeah, I don't think that would hit you right.
It's a wheat whiskey though, not a wheated bourbon.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's very,
I like it.
it's very weedy. It's weedy.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's darker than everything over
That's a big
But
difference.
as I was trying it last night, it was opening up more. Like I was getting more sweet flavors out of it. So I just feel like maybe just
So it's getting better.
It is getting a little better, yeah.
Jay, did you try those online?
No, not yet.
Dude, you need to try those.
All right, dude. I only had 17 whiskeys I was trying last night.
Not today. Not
Damn it, slacker.
Yeah,
Slacker.
yesterday you were on the roll with a fucking ECBP. I said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, apparently I was drinking an ECBP and I didn't even pour it.
What?
So I was getting a comments that like, dude, you never poured the B520. He's like, I think you thought you did, but you didn't. I'm like, I didn't. So what the hell was I
I don't know.
drinking? I don't even remember. I think
That's
my mind,
pretty impressive.
I think my mind was so wrapped up because people kept giving me the Knicks score. I just like forgot.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but I have to admit that in a way, it's kind of funny how like people are so into like watching exactly what you're doing. It's borderline creepy, but whatever.
Yeah, they're like you never poured it. Didn't happen. I'm like, wait, what? So I'm like, then what was I sipping on like in that second glass? Then
That's happened before where you're like, wait, when you've done a blind and you mix them up and you're like, or whatever, and you're like, which one did I pick? And then the chat will go like, oh, that one moved this way, and like,
yeah, it happens.
It's nice
The
to
one
have
doing
that.
those comments is JG.
What's that?
And that's you putting those comments. Oh, you move that
Oh.
glass to this side and this glass to that
Maybe,
side.
just I might get a little salty.
Oh.
I never make comments. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, JG never makes weird comments at all.
No.
No.
He was disappointed I didn't send him fucking Amburana. I'm like, really, dude?
I know I wrote that like 10 times waiting for you to react to it. Big Vic.
I wasn't.
I know you didn't take my bite. I was like, I'm seriously. I wrote that like 5 times. Like, what is it? You know, this flight's gonna be Arbriana and avocado. I was waiting for Big Vic to tell me to shut up.
I know. I would have flipped the table. I'm like, fucking Amburana.
Oh, that's funny.
That is.
So you like the horse soldier, right?
Yeah,
I did.
That was good.
Those horse shoulders are good.
That
what
is
I've been
still
hearing.
available here, I think.
Is that the same pick?
Paul rocked it in my flight with those horse soldiers tonight.
That is the K&L pick, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, are the horse soldiers all picks, or they do their own like blend or standard release?
They've got some shelfers.
They do a lot of different shit.
Maybe
They
that's
have a
what
lot.
I'm
They're
thinking.
NDPs.
Yeah. The ones I've seen around here are all shelfers. I didn't see any pigs.
What's the
I've
story
heard
behind
that-
that? Is
I've
that
heard
like,
that
is that like
some of
10th
those-
Mountain something division or something. Or
Right.
I heard some of those horse soldier 10s are even Heaven Hill Jews, but I can't confirm or deny on that shit.
Right.
But
Dang.
Yeah. What I had tonight was Barton.
It must have been good then.
and I think I think
rocked
they're
my
older
world.
than fucking 10 years. They just put the 10-year statement because
Yeah.
But
Hey,
they
Rob, they
blame
were
they
crazy.
blame
140 plus.
they have older shit in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
come on. Are you really gonna jump over that? Come on. Come on, Milo.
Yep. And I found $5.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They drink like the horse soldiers.
Oh, soldier.
Yeah.
Ooh, strawberry candy.
From your granny.
Oh, Heaven Hill tastes like strawberry candy.
Whoa. Whoa. That's weird.
Yeah, this Green River is crushable.
Crushable.
Super crushable.
When you guys did that Green River pick, was there a pretty big variance from barrel to barrel? Do you guys remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought the same thing. We're like, wow, these are actually really different.
Well, so like the whole first flight that we got, they were very kind of middle of the road, like that dark brown sugar profile.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically were like, hey, look, can we get some stuff off profile? And the next three were totally different. And one of them went away pretty quickly. It was like, okay, yeah, not that one. But the other two, we were debating hot. They were, man. But yeah, he went to his office and pulled the second three, and we're like, well, I'd kind of put these back for people who were looking for something different.
There you go.
That's the ones for us. Bring it out.
Yeah.
Hello.
Went all the different. Give me all the different.
Yeah, I did not expect to get the peach note in the regular Green River. I know we get it from the weeded bourbon, but to find it that much in the regular with that cherry note was like really was like, man, this is so good.
Dude, those were my first two notes that I sent these guys. I'm like,
yeah,
it's freaking dark cherry and like white peach.
Yep.
All day for me on our pick.
Yep.
And Jeff's like, I think we were after our stream. He's like, oh, this is the first time I actually got like the peach. But that was for me, like those two notes were like freaking insane. I'm like, oh my God. Like so good. Yeah, super good pick.
Yeah, I mean, we really let the pick team kind of drive the selection, and they picked that one unanimously. So great palates think alike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and some get lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some do get lucky. You never know what barrels are going to roll out sometimes.
Yeah. Hell, man, if they'd be lucky than good any day.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you all smoking now?
Smoking a Daruma
Pusher Sweet
101.
Hotcakes.
Yeah, this is the broadleaf.
Daruma. Nice.
Daruma.
How's that one treating you?
Look at that
Room
ash
101.
on that thing, man.
Not too bad.
Jake Wyatt. There
Yep.
you go.
Oh. I had a Valencia Del. Valencia Del.
Yeah, no, that's fucking cool,
earlier.
man.
Yeah. Valencia Elmo del Campo. I had
Alma
earlier.
de Campo.
Yeah, it said it perfectly.
That was
Nice.
good. That's part of that variety pack you guys were talking about, and I jumped on it and bought it. That was good.
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go, Yoda.
I
What's
could
up,
see Yoda.
Yoda?
I could see Yoda loving peach. You get that a good amount on Irish whiskeys.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And pineapple.
Yeah.
And the biscuit note, yep. Or, you know,
Babe White,
sweet
Babe White and
biscuit.
Verdano. Yep.
He's got some peach flavored vape, so you can get that peach note.
Actually, it's funny. It's white peach, not
Liquid IV.
Z-Biotics, liquid
Yeah.
IV. Yeah, I love
Nice.
that stuff.
There
Much
you go.
better than the lemon lime. The lemon lime gives me heartburn. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, they friggin' pimp out Liquid IV at my local Costco every weekend when Kim and I go. There's always somebody in the health section doing Liquid IV shots of different flavors. I'm like, oh my god!
See, down
They're like
here, it's
Mansion
all
Drum is
that
here.
fizz
Mansion Drum is
stuff.
here.
The fizz stuff. That fizz stuff is disgusting.
The which one?
The fizz
Oh,
one,
the
the
fizz.
little
Oh yeah, I
capsule
haven't tried
things.
that one. Yeah.
It's nasty. It's
My favorite
disgusting.
flavor. I forgot what it's called. It's the one that tastes like Tang. The thing is delicious.
Yeah. Oh, Tang. Oh, just regular Tang, I'd be in happy land.
Yeah.
No, there's a
Yeah.
Liquid IV though. It tastes just like Tang. It's really good.
Yeah.
Ah.
They just add too much sugar. I mean, I know they have a low carb version, but
Yeah.
God, good old Tang. Jesus, I haven't had that in a long time.
My grandma's
I
back
like
in the
Waterboy.
70s. Had instant coffee and Tang.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the astronauts drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
My grandmother always had Hawaiian Punch in the fridge.
There you go.
The old school metal can that you had to use the
Yeah,
candle
the
for.
church key.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably 50% sugar. Probably might as well use it as a simple syrup.
That's it. Yeah, we had to go with the Kool-Aid.
Tang is a secret. We're cooking great Chinese orange chicken. Bro, this is what you drink in the
Nice.
mornings. You guys call it squash. It's fucking Tang, bro.
It's funny he says that because there was a guy here who did barbecue competition, and he was the national chicken champion. So for all of the United States, he was #1 in chicken for like 2-3 years. And one of his main ingredients in the rub that he used was Tang.
Tang?
He made his
Yeah,
own rub,
really?
and it was Tang was a part of it. Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds
Wow.
freaking amazing.
So, I mean, he used it in his rub. Is that what he did? Or
Yeah.
like powdered Tang? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if that. Well, shit. Now I got to
Well,
probably.
you got to
end up
remember
trying
that stuff was concentrated too.
Yeah.
Look at this
You know,
weirdo.
a
What's up,
teaspoon would
Scalded?
make a whole glass. Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
And Jason, that YouTube, I hate YouTube spell check. It's Moink balls, not Moonlight balls. I was like,
Oh,
Jesus
what's this
Christ.
Moonlight? Yeah. I seen Moonlight.
Yeah, I think somebody. I think it was.
I texted you.
Yeah, Vic texted me. He goes, "It's Moink balls," and I
Moink balls, not
I'm like,
fucking.
is that? I'm like, is he fucking with me, or is that what it actually is? I couldn't. But then I remembered. I do remember being Moink balls, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, Big Ed must have some special Moonlight one. He always makes them at night.
That's right, Ed.
I was drinking the
Moonlight.
Moonlight
Ed,
Mayhem while I was.
you
Moonlight.
Me and Ed were in Discord. He goes, "Watch this." I forgot about that.
Moink balls.
Moink balls. Moink.
You know, Ed, do you know how many like comments I got on the video about like technically a pork chop is the same thing as a pork belly. You should, know your barbecue. I'm like, shut the hell up.
But that's bullshit.
That's not
No,
true.
the pork chop is not the same thing as pork belly.
No, I don't know what they
yeah.
said. I don't know what they said, but whatever I said, they were like saying like I was basically saying the same thing. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like no, it was about.
Brisket,
I thought it was
baby,
the burnt
brisket
ends and the brisket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
first.
it's technically the same
But
thing.
that is different. Burn ends and brisket. I mean, again, like if you're just talking about like whatever brisket, you can. Yeah, that's part of it, but I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not.
I-
You know, that is a different
that-
thing.
I get it to a certain point, but it just tastes completely.
No, your list was perfect, man.
You gotta have the burn ends on there. It's my.
Oh shit,
yeah.
burn
There
ends.
you go.
Now I
Burn ends
gotta
are
want
the
burn
best.
ends this weekend.
I know.
Ugh.
I want burn ends.
I called
Pork
burn
belly
ends,
burn
didn't
ends are
I,
the
Ed?
best.
I called burn
Yep.
ends.
Oh, what?
What do you
pork
call
Me
belly
it?
and Ed
burn
were
ends.
watching in Discord. And we called burn ends. Like, oh, you gotta have fucking burn ends, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, the
I'll
reason
tell you
why
what,
the
burn
no,
ends
a
are
good
the best
pork,
thing to
a pork
spell
belly
out.
like cooked like a burn end is like incredible.
yeah, but it's it is good. Don't get me wrong, but I just hate when they call it burn ends. It's just cubed up pork belly is all it is.
Well, no, I don't call it burn ends but I'm just saying in that same style. That's
Yeah. Now, what makes burn ends what it is that part of the brisket, which is what they call the point, is super
Yeah.
marbled. It's got a lot of fat.
Oh, yeah.
So when you cook it down, it almost it caramelizes and it kind of gives you kind of almost like a brown sugar note in a way. And it's sweet, in a way. And then of course you add the barbecue sauce and stuff like that. But yeah, it's
And ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our food section for tonight. Go ahead. Take it away, Ed.
Oh. All right, today with the barbecue minute, it's Ed Williams. There you go, Ed. Tell us how pork burnt ends are bullshit, and go.
Oh man.
Jeez,
actually the best way to have pork belly is when you cook it like a brisket and then you slice it.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is to me.
No,
by far
I
the
tell you
best.
what you do is you slice it up, put it in its cubes, but then you cook it like confit, like you let it like marinate its own juices. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking great.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
man.
Dude, being from Memphis, oh man, little dry rub on it, little smoke on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you got to put sauce on it, you didn't do it right.
Wait, so is Memphis,
Amen.
is Memphis known
Yes, sir.
for the sweet or the vinegar? I can't remember.
Vinegar.
North Carolina is a vinegar.
Hey, so Memphis is known for vinegar brine, dry rub smoke.
Okay.
Yeah. And sauce, because a lot of Memphis ribs are just like sauce.
Oh, well, I mean, no, actually, a lot of Memphis ribs are done dry. If you
that's
put-
that's
if
the
you
other
gotta
side.
put
They're
sauce
either
on a
dry
rib,
or
it's done. It's not good.
Corvette Trey's gonna go off on you, fucking Ed. Don't start that shit.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like commercial wise, people love a good barbecue sauce, but barbecue, if you do Memphis dry rub, because it's been brined really well, you don't need a sauce.
No.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
Texas
use a
barbecue
sauce,
for you right there.
barbecue's done. It's not good.
Yeah. Well, in Memphis, it's mainly baby backs too. They're more known for baby back ribs, not the St. Louis style rib.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, like every Joe Schmo is an expert now because they bought a Traeger at home, so everybody knows.
You know what's funny is I moved to East Tennessee, and they think that they know how to smoke everything, but then they smother it in like some kind of barbecue dressing, and it's terrible.
Is that not what you're supposed to do?
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want a barbecue dip to put it in, great, but it's not good barbecue.
A barbecue dip.
Isn't it only called barbecue if you have barbecue sauce?
No.
I know. I'm just fucking.
Bye, Darrell.
Yeah, Darrell's
Out of the bus, bro. Fuck that shit.
Darrell's trying to start violence.
Darrell's done.
It's the first time I've ever been dipped.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Yes, I
The
don't
first
remember
time for
getting dipped.
today.
No,
Yeah.
if you have good barbecue and it's smoked well with a good rub, you don't need a sauce.
It's only barbecue.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. That's Texas barbecue right there.
Yep. Like steak sauce. Good steak, you don't need
It's
sauce.
a crutch. Yeah, it's a crutch.
It kills me when I see
like
people
A1
drown
steak
their
sauce.
good steak and sauce.
The only way, the only thing that I have barbecue sauce in the house for my daughter's chicken nuggets, because she loves barbecue sauce with her chicken nuggets.
No wings?
Yeah,
I
but
don't use
chicken
it on my
nuggets are
barbecue.
fried. It's not barbecue.
Right? No, but I'm saying I don't use it when I do my pork butt or my ribs. I don't use fucking rub.
Yeah,
only rub.
My wife does
Thanks to
do
Ed.
barbecue sauce on ribs, but we don't cook it like the way you guys do. We kind of cheap out. She puts them in the oven, and they still like fall off the bone though. Like we'll have them in there for a couple hours, and they're really good. But like that's why I'm all over like freaking Ed stuff, right? Because I haven't had it. Like I haven't had real, like, I guess I don't know. I don't want to say fall off the bone barbecue or whatever, but
as long as you cook them low and slow, you can cook them in the oven. We do ours a lot of times we'll do them in the slow cooker with just rub on it for
like hers are good, like
several hours, and then
I
put
like
some
the sauce
sauce
too,
on
bro.
it and throw it in the oven for like 30 minutes. Just let that sauce.
You go, John.
Or do party
so
ribs
good
where
down
you
in there.
where you cut them up before you even. That's actually easy to
I don't
do.
like
Party
that.
rib.
I don't like the singular
We get
ones.
the country style ribs and do them.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Marty.
Ribs in a crock pot are just ribs. There's no barbecue about that.
You're right. Yeah, that's
made for like freaking
That's just to get them to
pulled
where I
pork
want them.
and chili
No.
and shit like that.
Like if you do good ribs, like you can do them. Like ribs are different than a brisket and a pork belly or whatever, because you can do them in the oven for a little while, cook them 90%. Then you put a dry rub on, throw them on the smoker. They're amazing. They fall off the bone. They get a good crust on them. It's great. But you do a brisket that way, nah.
I'll tell you what. I do a great brisket. I do a good pork butt, but I like ribs is like my Achilles heel. I'm like always screwing those up. That's a hard one to master. In my opinion.
I watched some like 600-pound barbecue dude on YouTube teach me how to do like competition ribs, and they fucking came out amazing.
Nice.
Jay and Ed, remember we were at fucking meetup and Julie with Scott about the fucking barbecue?
I don't know if Jay was there, but yeah, Julie, she goes,
yeah.
"Oh, you barbecue? Can you teach Scott how to make ribs? Because his isn't really good."
Julie Scott, right?
That was hilarious.
All right, well, it's Scott, to be fair.
Well, Scott, Scott does the thing where, Scott is all about like the experience and just setting the stage exactly right. So there's too much stuff going on. Like he'll get like the ribs on the barbecue, but then he wants to smoke a cigar, and then he goes and pours a whiskey, and then he goes out by the fire, and then he wants to sit down and look at the stars, and then he realizes that he burnt all the ribs. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you got to pay attention to the ribs and drying out, man.
That's hilarious.
You got to give them a little spritz.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, with any barbecue, if you do a good brine, and it depends on what you're doing, how long it brines for, but you do a good brine, put them, like with ribs, you put them in the oven for a little bit, get them cooked 90% of the way. Then you throw them on the smoker, get that smoke in them, get that little bit of char, little caramelization on the outside. They're going to fall off the bone, taste great. You don't need a sauce. If you want something quick, you can't do it that way, unfortunately. So barbecue takes time,
It does.
And there's nothing more to it. Now,
no, the guy that I watched, he had a really cool way of just kind of explaining everything. Kind of taught me how to take the fat off the baby back ribs, and then do a dry rub, but rub mustard on it first, so it's like
binder.
So the rub has something to attach to. Then wrap them up, put them on the grill, go check them, spray them with a little apple cider vinegar water combination. Every like half hour, keep them moist, and then when they come off, the cool part was taking the ribs, and once they cool down, you make another layer of tin foil, and on the tin foil you do parquet margarine,
yep,
honey, and a shit ton of brown sugar, and you lay it meat side down right on top of that pile.
Yep.
Then you wrap it up again, and then you put it on
Butter too. Butter.
Yeah, and then then once that comes off, then if you want, he's like, not everybody does this, but if you want, you could brush it with a little bit of a barbecue sauce. But if you do that, brush the barbecue sauce on it, and then put it back on the smoker, let it tighten up for another like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
then you take it out, and then it just, I mean, they're delicious. They really do just fall off the bone. They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want that bite.
What do you got to say to that?
You want that?
Oh, that's
bite.
That's about right.
That's like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I cook mine on the smoker for, about 2.5 hours open. And then and that's just to get the smoke and everything going. And then really what you're doing is when you're wrapping them up, at that point you're braising. So that's like a braising liquid.
Yeah.
And then you put them back on, and that tenders them up. And then you take them off when, maybe another hour after that, then they're pretty much done.
Yeah, I mean, they were really good. It was just I don't know, just some giant dude I saw. I was like, we're gonna make some comp ribs. I'm like, all right, I'm listening to
you. Ed, we need to do a fucking segment of fucking cooking, bro.
There you go.
We need
I tell you what, you wanna do a good-
You probably know who it is.
Barbecue with Ed.
I think probably know who it is.
Next Thursday.
I'll look him up. I can tell you who it is. You probably know who it is.
It's probably
you do some good chickens. If you buy a whole chicken at the grocery store, it's like $6, right? But you cut it down to breastbone and flay it out where it's bone side down. You put it on your grill for about 275 degrees if you got a pellet grill, but try to get it 275. It takes 2 hours, but an hour and a half bone side down. You can put salt and pepper on it. That's all you need. Or you can put a dry rub or anything, but it has to have salt in it. You do that for an hour and a half. Those wings will pop up. Flip it over for 30 minutes. That skin gets super crispy. Tastes amazing. Oh, man. But it takes about 2.5 hours, and you're going to have the best barbecue chicken you've ever had in your life.
Yeah, the channel is called How to
What's
Barbecue.
smoking, buddy?
How to Barbecue. Right.
Yeah.
Walleye from Moore.
Malcolm Reed is his name.
Malcolm Reed?
Yeah, that How to Barbecue. That's who, when I first started,
Yeah.
he was the only guy. Like, he's the king of
T-Rob with them.
the OG for YouTube barbecue.
Dude, he's got 1.84 million subscribers.
Yeah. When I first started, there was no good content on YouTube. He was the only one, and I learned a lot of stuff from him.
Trying to pull the cork off of it.
I'll drop the link in the chat, you guys, if you guys want to see how to make.
That'd be great. All right, fellas, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Good seeing y'all. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, he's one of the barbecue OGs. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I just dropped it in the chat. That's the guy that I learned how to make those ribs from. They're really good.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like anything else. It takes time, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. Malcolm from Killer Hogs. That's probably him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to change.
That was his barbecue name. That was his barbecue team's name, was Killer Hogs.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Killer Hogs? Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But his channel is How to Barbecue Right. Yeah, he has
How
his
to
own line
Barbecue.
of rubs and sauces, which I still use.
Yeah, he kind of shows them off. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna buy everything this guy has. This is awesome.
Yeah, by Walmart, bro.
But I like how he names it. It's the barbecue rub, the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many ways you can cook it. It's like I said, as long as you and your family enjoy it, there's really no wrong way.
Should I try Tang on my ribs next?
There you go.
I was doing it on the ribs.
Dude, it
but,
might give it that
hey.
citrus, that citric
Hey.
acid.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of doing the Tang rub on some chicken. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I just don't even. I like it. You would have to like guide me on the proportions. I don't know how much is too much Tang, Ed.
Well,
bro.
Tang was an ingredient of the rub.
Just like,
Yeah.
A couple tablespoons.
I was getting ready to say
just
no
gotta
more
throw
than
it
a
in there
couple of
and then rotate it
tablespoons,
in that
probably.
Tang,
Yeah.
bro. Just
Yeah.
coat it. Just coat it.
I want all the Tang.
Yeah,
I'm
but
down
barbecue
with the
off
Tang, man.
an offset completely different than from a pellet grill.
Oh, there he goes, talking shit about her pellets. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Go for it.
So I
Hip
have
toss, homie.
both
Hip
now.
toss.
I got the Rectech off of these guys' recommendation, both Ed and.
All right, it's time
and
for
Ethan.
Ed's barbecue minute and why Big Vic is a poser barbecue with his Traeger and go.
I got a pit boss. I upgraded from a Traeger to a pit boss.
I got a
the,
turbo offset.
I got
and a
pit balls.
Is that an
pellet
upgrade?
grill. Man, the pellet grill
Yes,
is
it
so
is.
much easier.
It is when it's free. When some guy says, "Hey, come get it."
There you go.
I got the
And
King.
it's when you got a little 20 Traeger and you go
Hell
to the
yeah.
fucking 50.
I got the
Full barrel.
Gorilla grill, the King Kong
Mhm.
smoker one.
Oh, yeah.
The Grilla
Yep.
grills. Yeah, that
Grill.
one's pretty good. I
Like
got it because
grill?
like compared to the Traeger felt like a piece of tin compared to the Grilla grills.
Yes. Yeah, the construction on those are a little definitely different.
But isn't it the same fucking brand that makes both?
No.
Manufacturer? No?
Listen,
No,
man,
Traeger is their own manufacturer. They actually make the Cabela's grills.
The Cabela's grills, yeah. There's
Yeah.
one of them that they made.
Yeah.
Vic, which old line should I be having? I'll try one of them tonight. Make it happy. Which
Dude,
one?
I'm getting the Madeiras.
So the old line Madeira.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
So, but what is it? Is this a single malt Madeira?
Yes. They're all single malts finished in Madeira. Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a go. Turn it up to 11.
Vic, you do a lot of barbecue?
No, I just eat Eds.
There you go.
No, once in a while I'll do, but I only do pork.
That's fair.
I don't get into the briskets.
Yeah.
I do ribs. That's what I do more in full pork.
I just bought a Meadow Creek grill. They do,
Okay.
Yep.
but I do indirect heat with like wood or charcoal,
Yeah.
depending on what it is.
Yeah, they've got a couple different style grills. They've been around for a long time.
Yeah, they hand make everything. They're amazing, but until I had a patio I could put it on, I didn't want to buy one. But
Yeah, for the meetup this year, I bought two Wagyu, SRF Wagyu briskets, so that'll be at the meetup. I just ordered 8 racks of Duroc.
So we are
pork.
gonna eat good barbecue. He's just gonna give you the breakdown of what he's buying.
Yeah.
This
And
is
then we've
why
got
this is why Vic planned this shit right during my my conference.
Yeah. You're fucking sure, bro.
yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
And
Ed, if I pay you, will you bring a giant tray of moink balls to the Bardstown Blitz?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, moonlight balls.
Moonlight balls. Ed's
Moonlight balls.
I got some Rocky Mountain oysters for
I
you.
gotta say it properly.
We didn't-
Moonlight balls.
We gotta make them look like the Death Star.
Did he
That's
low
the
key
moon?
give us his OnlyFans page?
I love that idea, Ethan.
But no, it's funny as you say that. I probably could because on my way to Bardstown, I stop at my buddy's place in Texas. That's where kind of the drop. And he used to barbecue with me all
He
the
has a
time.
pit too.
Yeah, he's got big giant pit. Actually, he had a business at one point. He's a really good barbecuer as
Y'all
well.
both
So
just come here before, like this year, like last year, and we'll do them here and then bring them up.
yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
got a little more time this year. Yeah, I could do a brisket out there. Last year it was just a quick
Mhm.
cook, so we just had tri-tips and whatever we could cook fast. Turkey.
Only tri-tips. Just
Yeah.
tri-tips.
Yeah.
Just tri-tips, yeah.
Loving it.
He had to bring Callie in.
So
I guess we should probably have the moink balls during the bottle share on Friday night.
Hey, Vic, which pit boss model do you have?
I got the
At the Hog's Ass 212.
I got the Elite fucking
I got
5600, I think.
The Laredo 1000.
Oh yeah.
Can you control it with an app on your phone?
Yes,
Yes,
it's Wi-Fi, all that.
Wi-Fi.
Guys talk like that. He's like, I'm just monitoring my brisket on my phone. Yeah.
It's a 240.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that works out at the plant. I got it last year. We were out of town and at a wedding, and we got up Sunday morning to come home, and Donna was looking through Facebook Marketplace. And she's like, "Hey, Shan's got this smoker he's getting rid of." And so we got in touch with him, and he's like, "Yeah, man." He said, "If you want to come get it tomorrow after work, come get it." He'd had it 1 year. He cooked on it like 3 times. And he said, I just don't like a pellet grill. I'm going back to charcoal. And so I went and picked it up.
I'll take that back. Mine's a Pro Series.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's my smoker.
I mean, I don't disagree with him. I like my pellet grill. I have one
Yeah.
right now, but charcoal's the way to go.
Oh, yeah. He had that, and he had an electric smoker that's got like 6 shelves in it.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to throw that away, too. I said, well, hell, might
Damn.
as well put that in the truck, too.
He must have not really liked it.
I mean, there's something.
He must have liked it because it was dirty as hell. He'd been cooking the shit out of stuff in there. He just didn't
Evan
ever
found
clean it
one of
up.
those fucking electric smokers on the fucking curb, and he took it home and fixed it and fucking used that until he got an actual another smoker.
I mean, there's a lot to be said for those electric smokers, but I don't know, man. A good wood fire or charcoal, man, you can't beat that
Oh, yeah.
smoke.
Well, the only thing he ever cooked in it was chicken. He said he'd buy a big thing of thighs and legs and just smoke them.
Well, that's the way I like to cook my birds, is in the smoker, man.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah,
way.
but I mean, chicken you can do in the oven, so it doesn't matter where you do a chicken.
Yeah.
Well, I cook wild game in the smoker, so
there you go.
I'm with you on that one.
And I was doing it in the offset for a long time. It's just too much babysitting for me.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's King Kong fucking.
Yeah, that's it.
Smoker.
Wow.
That looks like the Meadow Creek.
It's a Lang knockoff. It's a buddy of mine built it during COVID.
Dude, that looks exactly like the Meadow Creek I want.
Yeah, it's the same dimensions and design as Lang 84.
I gotcha.
So what you think about that, Jason?
Think about what?
That old line.
Oh, I thought you were asking me about Ed's smoker.
Yeah, that's a picture of Ed. That's Ed's smoker right there.
Looks legit.
Oh, yeah.
You can make a serious moonlight ball on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make enough of them for the Bardstown Blitz in that thing.
Yeah.
Ethan, let me see that new lighter you got, bro.
Oh yeah, it's the Family by Loyalty.
Is it a dual flame or single?
Triple.
Triple.
It's one of those electronic that you strike and it just stays lit.
Oh, that's
shit, that's cool.
I like that, and it has a punch on it too.
Yep.
The nose on this is fantastic. Vic. It's got like that.
Oh,
it's got a lot of that Madeira, like that sweet wine. That's a little bit on the nutty side.
Sweet.
That's Ed's meat. Yep.
Yeah,
you've seen it.
Makes me all moist.
Oh. This guy.
I can't help it if people like my meat. That's shit. It is what it is.
Nothing to be ashamed of, Ed.
It's the burden I bear.
That he was not that big of. Fuck! I don't have your other pictures. So that again, T-Row.
Yeah, that was
the brisket.
Damn.
Well,
that's the ribs.
Mm.
That was a brisket.
I haven't tried smoking a brisket yet. I gotta maybe do that next.
It's hard. I tried it once and burned the shit out of it. The second time it wasn't too bad, but it's too much money to try to screw up, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, the few times I've done a brisket, as long as you do a good brine, and it's worth buying a $20 probe to put in it that's Bluetooth to monitor the temperature.
Beep boop beep boop boop.
Outside of that, I mean, as long as you brine it well and put that probe in it, you'll be fine as long as you watch it.
So I got to probe my meat.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
That's Ed's.
Oh man,
that's Marty's specialty, but he ain't here no more.
Look at that smoke. Look at that smoke ring on that. That looks good.
Oh yeah.
It's all right.
It is. It's all right.
It's all right.
So,
I mean, if we're showing pictures, let's see.
Let's go, Chuck.
What is that? You got three. It looks like
That,
three dead bodies.
See, that's mother. Well, I can't see it. That's Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Damn.
That's a shit ton of chicken.
Yeah.
can't balk at that.
No. And that skin is crispy.
Holy clucking chicken. My goodness. It's a lot of chicken.
Oh, I fed 15 people, so you know.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, my grandfather taught me at a young age how to smoke anything: goat, chicken, birds,
That's the
cows.
That's the way to do birds, man. That's to smoke them.
Oh yeah.
Birds
You put a
and
little
bears.
salt on the skin. Like you can take any chicken. I don't care what it is. If it's on the bone, you put some salt on the skin, put it bone side down. You can put it in the oven and you'll get a good flavor out of it.
Mm-hmm. Smoke a
point.
I'm gonna smoke a parakeet. It takes like 5 minutes.
There you go.
You gotta smoke some dove there, Jason.
Oh, hey. Dove wrapped in bacon with a little cream cheese and jalapeno in the center, dipped in Dale's.
I used to do the jalapeno. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
God, I'm so getting barbecue for lunch tomorrow, you bastards.
You know what's funny? What's funny is Ethan's probably in the barbecue mecca of the world, and we're sitting here talking about it. We don't live near it.
Well, he does his own barbecue too, though.
Yeah, Ethan.
What were the ones that you brought the other day? ATB?
Oh, ABTs, atomic buffalo
ABTs.
turds.
Holy fuck, bro!
You
guys need to
ABTs?
try that shit.
That's the hollowed out jalapeno. You
Hey, Dana.
do I mix brisket, chopped up brisket, cream cheese, and shredded cheese. Put that in the boat, wrap it in bacon, and then smoke it.
Dear Lord.
It's not heart healthy, but it's good.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to try that and then immediately go see my doctor. My God.
Leave.
You telling me to leave?
Yes, because you
Don't wake me up.
Yeah, this year we're gonna try doing moink balls. We're gonna do the beef meatballs, but we're gonna wrap it
glad I
in
got
beef
this
bacon this time.
No, you don't. We can hear you.
I can't hear myself because I got one over my ear and one off my ear. She's trying to talk to me. She's getting on me about being loud. I'm not loud. I don't know what the problem is.
Ed, you need to do some Rocky Mountain oysters.
No, sir.
Just smoke them.
Nope.
That's
yeah, Rocky
Tommy.
Mountain
Yeah.
oysters with a cup of that poo coffee. I'm sure that'd be great.
I was gonna say some of the cinnamon coffee. Yep, there you go.
Oh shit!
Oh, that
shit.
fucking cinnamon coffee. A lot of people talk shit, but man, that's probably the best fucking coffee I've had in espresso ever.
Poop coffee?
It's
Poop
civet
coffee.
coffee.
Poop
Yep.
coffee. Wrap over here.
Yeah, it's that's how it is. It's the what is it? The civet, which is like
Yeah,
some
the
rodent,
civet cat. Yeah.
eats the beans, the berries, and shits
And
out the fucking
defecates.
the coffee bean out, and then they clean it and roast it and drink
Well,
it.
it's like the shell, right? So it like
Yeah.
I don't care. It was in
breaks
something's
down the
ass.
shell, so it makes the actual cherry of the beans, soft.
It's like if your dog eats your
It's still
stash and you
caca.
follow
It's
him
still
around for
caca,
2
bro.
days to get it back.
It sounds a little too hipster for me.
Yeah.
It's very fucking hipster. I will give you that. Yes.
It's like a little blueberry cobbler from a bear shit.
Yeah, it's so fucking hipster. I call it granola. Fucking
Oh,
granola coffee.
you talk about it and fucking Donald jumps on.
Donald's like, I love that coffee.
No, I've never tried it. I refuse to pay for that. Oh my God. But all this damn barbecue talk, Jesus.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you, that fucking coffee's worth it, man. I found mine on Amazon was fairly inexpensive.
What do you Google? What do you search? Shit coffee? What do you
Civet coffee.
Civet coffee.
Yeah.
Let me see this shit. Literally.
CIVET.
Civet. Let's look at this shit. Civet coffee.
Kopi Luwak is the one that I got. Kopi Luwak.
This one is from a weasel. This one, a weasel shit it out. What is happening?
It's an Indonesian jungle cat, is what it is.
Yeah.
Wild Kopi Luwak.
Yep, the Kopi Luwak. That's the name of the civet cat.
There's no civet there.
Yep.
That's some ugly ass fucking cat.
Kopi Luwak. Yep. Look at that thing.
Man.
So I gotta ask: says Drifting Drams, is this the next varietal you'll be bringing to the masses?
Fuck no.
I mean, we won't take it off the table.
Barrel aged.
So
Barrel aged.
Ethan,
Barrel
has
aged
a
to
little
make
bit
coffee.
that I
Next time-
sent him and Katie.
It's going to be his own personal blend.
Next time we go, next time I go to the house, Ethan's gonna have a weird looking cat sitting on his lap. I'm like, I wonder what that's for.
We actually
Hey, aged in a Weller barrel, you know.
Yeah.
Right, aged in Weller barrel. Oh, shit.
Hey, get the cat at
107
home
pick.
blend.
What I say?
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
God, that's funny.
I got a post on it on one of my Instagram posts. Man, that's it's off the handle, man. I mean, I gotta try all kinds of different stuff, right? So I tried it. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of hype, but I tried it in the espresso maker, the manual espresso maker, the Flare, and that was probably one of the damn best espressos I've ever had.
Brian. All this shit from the barrel.
It's an SB.
No doubt. Oh boy.
The other badass espresso was the bourbon barrel aged Colombian was fucking off the handle, man. That one was insane too.
That sounds good.
I gave my mom some of the barrel aged Bardstown Blitz blend, and she freaking loves it. She took my bag. She took my bag home. She's like, you have a lot of coffee. You don't need this. I'm taking it. She's like,
that bean produced so much crema on the espresso was fucking outrageous. It was like 40% drip and about 60% crema.
Great day.
Yeah, that Colombian bean is awesome.
yeah, Ethan, you gotta make a poop coffee to say, just call it "This is the shit."
Good show.
Oh man.
Hey, it's all about marketing, you know.
Yeah.
Look, if Ethan and Katie came out with a coffee called "This is the shit" and I didn't know what was in it, I'd buy that shit.
Oh man.
4% drip.
Oh, that's so gross, but funny. Oh, shit.
It'll just be called good
Oh,
shit.
that was the Colombian that was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is good shit.
Good shit. That's all to be called.
Yeah, the good shit.
Drifting shits. There you go.
Oh man.
Sounds like a bad day.
Oh man.
Oh, I just took a sip.
Going back to the Rocky Mountain Oysters, there was an event we did in Payson, Arizona, and it was called the Payson Testicle Festival. And this is my favorite award that we ever won. And we took first in brisket, but I love the bull because the bull's holding his nuts.
That is hilarious. That is fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
That is.
That is cool.
So you won't have you ever tried a Rocky Mountain oyster, Ed? Or you won't do it?
I won't do it. Just out of principle. But at that event, they actually had like 3 or 4 vendors that cooked them up different ways and served them to the public and stuff. Was selling it to the public. I guess it's a a pretty big event, but yeah, no, I won't try it.
I mean, they're not bad. They're a little creamy, but hey.
Gross.
Had a nice glaze on them, did they?
I was gonna say the original Haktua.
Crusty on the outside, creamy in the center.
There you go.
Mm.
No.
I haven't had it after this one.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh! I just want to fire up my my Grilla and just smoke something before I go to bed. Just I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Some bologna and hot dogs.
I was gonna say some Costco hot dogs over
Can
there.
I smoke a peanut butter cup? What can I smoke?
No, but you can deep fry.
Yeah, or a Mars bar. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you do enough cooking, Jason, like Italian cooking. Like what I would find interesting is if you cold smoke the mozzarella, mozzarella, whatever it is, but smoked cheese.
Provolone.
Your just normal recipe.
I'm just getting good at hot smoking. Now you want me to cold smoking?
You know what? Yeah.
No, I mean
that's actually a really cool idea.
I love smoked mozzarella. Like whenever I find it, it's so good. But yeah, the fresh stuff is pretty amazing.
Dude, I smoke a lot of cheese, and I can tell you, like, you can make a cheese stick that's smoked, and it's nothing but cheese with a smoked caramelization on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you serve that.
You know what?
It's so good.
You know what other cheese would be really cool to try and smoke? The stracciatella with all the creaminess on the inside. So when you cut into it, that would be amazing.
Leave it to Donald to come out with this weird ass fucking long ass name.
That's not a weird cheese. Stracciatella.
Obscure cheese, yeah.
I tell you what, Havarti does really well too.
Gouda.
Smoked Gouda, I heard, is pretty good.
Yeah,
Gouda's
It's good,
cheese. Fuck it.
Gouda's it's a very like brittle cheese, but the Havarti does better.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I got this recipe for it was a Spanish restaurant I went to in Spain, and they were doing like the tapas, the small plates.
Yeah,
and it was a big wedge of Manchego cheese that they dip in flour, they dip in egg, and then they coat it. They coat it in panko breadcrumb and crushed almond. And they coat it in that, and then they put it in the oven and bake it. And then when it comes out, you hit it with like this sherry garlic vinegar sauce on top.
It does sound good.
And you put it on bread. It is the most ridiculously. It's so good.
Oh, that sounds so good.
That sounds good.
I've often wondered how Greek cheese would take the halloumi because it's got such a high melting point. You can actually grill it on open flame. And it won't melt.
That sounds ripe for deep frying right there.
Yeah, like even try that on a smoker and see how that comes out.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, smoked a pizza crust as Bourbon engineered the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to use the smoker at work once this summer. No idea what I'm gonna do.
I dabbled with deep frying some meatballs to see how that would turn out. That wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Ed had the bacon wrap meatballs last year.
Yeah,
those things were off the chain.
Ed just wants to wrap everything in bacon. His car's probably wrapped in bacon.
Now I smoked some macaroni and cheese. And it was phenomenal.
I had that at a brewery last weekend. Went to a brewery there was a food truck there at the brewery, and they were making smoked mac and cheese out of their food truck, and it was freaking phenomenal.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't care if you take just basic mac and cheese, like the instant, you throw it on that smoker, get like 20 minutes, get a little smoke on it. Dude, it's fire.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Trey, you throwing Velveeta on there? You throwing Kraft? What do you do?
Well, I mean, when I do mac and cheese, I make it from scratch. But Velveeta, it don't matter because that smoke, I don't know what it does. It just cheese and smoke goes together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
And if you can throw some country ham in there too.
Oh,
now that's yeah.
Little smoked ham. Yeah.
I'll try that next time.
T-Rob says country ham, but you know he's chopping up some Oscar Mayer wieners in there.
The problem is I throw the country ham in the green beans with a little brown sugar.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, God, can we just do a meetup and have Ed and Trey just barbecue?
An MEAT up. Meet up.
We'll have a Trey and Ed barbecue competition, and we actually won't judge them. We'll just eat their food. We'll just get them there.
Look, I don't know bourbon. I don't know cigars, but barbecue I can do. But I should be able to because that's what I do for a living.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go kill a bird and throw it on the smoker. I'll talk to you guys
There you
later.
go.
Later, Jay.
Cheers, Jason.
cheers, Jason.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm going to bust out the smoker at least once at work because we have an offset.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So last time
applewood and a little hickory.
Well, last time I did lamb, so I did a dressed leg of lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Greek style. Yeah. So I stuffed it with lemon and herbs and olive oil and shallots and garlic. And then for the mop, I used red wine vinegar and oregano.
Man, that sounds good.
That does sound good.
Yeah, and it was really cool because the barbecue supply place I use usually keeps olive and lemon wood in stock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I used for the smoke.
Nice.
And then to brine the lamb, I kept some of the olive brine and the feta brine from the salad and added that before I dressed the lamb. Because I figured the lactic acid would help tenderize the lamb, and then the olive brine would really give it a nice, sharp, salty flavor.
Now, do you have a dip for it?
I could make homemade tzatziki. I mean, that would be the easiest.
There you go. DP.
Yeah. Hey.
He loves that shirt. You take that bitch out.
Dude, Donald, that sounds good. I'd love to have that recipe.
So, Trey,
yeah.
Did I hear you right? Do you do barbecue for a living? You cook barbecue for a living?
Well, no, I own a restaurant in the South, but I cook. The cook. So, but I grew up doing barbecue. East Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I grew up in Memphis.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, Trey. Oh shit!
Trey just joined the men from the Mid-South.
Oh shit! You are familiar with my brethren.
I mean, which one?
Oh, that means you got a 45 around you right now. Bring that bitch up. Pull him up. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Pull that bitch up right now.
I mean, the question is, which one do you want to see?
No, I don't. I just need to know.
I got a question for you, Derek. Do you want the Mad Dog, or do you want this one?
Hey, Trey, look here, baby. I want you to know, before you pull out anything, just so you know, I originate from the Mid-South.
Oh, there you go.
My mother lives in Horn Lake. Okay. And I know Memphis is not the same as it was when I was a kid.
No.
I know that according to my mother, she brings all three of her sisters to doctor's appointments in Memphis. You got it, goddamn it, Trey. I tried to convince my mother the world is not that evil, and my mother looked at me as I'm siding with the Klan. Look here, look here. Look here, Trey. Can you give me something, baby? Can you give me something I can say to my mother?
Let's see. Oh.
I mean, he's gonna play them song.
But what? I mean, it depends on what you want.
Thank you.
I just want her to go to a fucking doctor with not having all of her sisters with her. Are you shitting me? My mother can't even go to the goddamn doctor without her sisters. By the way, for the record, the doctors are in Memphis.
I don't know.
That you know what, Trey?
What?
Trey, you didn't help me, but
I know I didn't help you, but hey.
You know what, Trey? You actually can play the guitar. Your stock just went up, and I probably when I sober up, I probably will remember you. Look here.
Well, I mean, that's the goal. When you're sober, if you remember me, I've done something.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I've done something.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, I will not probably remember your name. I'll just remember I knew that man. I knew that man.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off and have a shower. I just got home from work, so.
Cheers, Don.
Hey, Don.
I'll jump back in if you're still going.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, Donald, I haven't seen your ass in forever. You take care of yourself, sir.
Will do. Cheers.
All right, brother. Hey, Trey. By the way, just so you know, it's nice meeting you, and I just want you to know, I am from the Mid-South, and like I said, my mother lives in Horn Lake. I got 3 aunts in South Haven.
Oh wow! You know Olive Branch?
Oh, shit! You're right. Okay, stop. When I said 3 aunts in South Haven, I meant 2 aunts in South Haven, and one aunt in Olive Branch.
There you go. That's where I'm from.
And
Oh,
I'll
really?
tell you something
Nice.
funny. I'll tell you something funny, is that we're not from that part of Mississippi. And
It's okay.
by the way, Trey, how long have you lived in Mississippi?
No, I lived in Memphis for 15 years. I was born there, grew up there. Then we moved to Knoxville.
Got a cut, guys. Sorry.
Hey, Jake.
Later, Jake.
So I'm on the other end of the state now.
Yeah.
I understand that. My family is in the from the Mississippi Delta. So let's go from geography, not your knowledge. 75 miles straight south of where you are. My family is from a town called Alligator, Mississippi.
I know where it's at. I opened a few Dairy Queens in Pearl, Mississippi.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Pearl.
God damn. Okay,
Yep.
Trey. Okay,
And you
Trey.
know what?
Hey, Trey.
Ethan
Trey.
there
Look at
lives
Trey.
about 5 minutes from my grandmother.
Hey,
Oh,
Trey.
wow.
Trey, we probably need to be friends.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I'm actually. There's a joke that I tell amongst my family, and Trey will relate to this. There's a joke I tell with my family. I went to my family, on my father's side, to Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
And they went to Medgar Evers' house.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually asked, how many of you have heard of Mount Bayou, Mississippi?
Oh.
And I immediately raised my hand. And I was like, yeah, I know Mount Bayou. And I was like, I was born there. And my cousin was like, I wrote a report about it. And the woman was totally flabbergasted. She
just taken aback.
Her whole script was fucked up because she did not know anyone that knew what Mount Bayou or she was fucked up. So Trey, I want you to know, you fucked me up by saying what you said, and I want to say this. God damn it! I'm
What up, Slaps?
What's up, Brian?
Hey, Slap
Brian?
And
Hey,
Trey,
don't feel bad. He did the same thing to me when we figured out we were from the same stomping grounds a few years ago.
You know what, Trey? I'm proud to have met you, sir. I don't know if me and you agree on shit. I don't give a rat's ass. God damn it.
Hey, you like bourbon? We're good.
You know what? Look here, baby. The mere fact that we met each other on this goddamn channel, I want you to know, you have a brother in Chicago who came from the Mid-South, who was born in Mount Bayou.
Oh, wow.
And you can look. And by the way, the rest of you son of bitches just keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's not live, so it's all good.
But Trey would know what Mount Bayou means.
Oh, yeah.
And God damn it, and probably T-Rob.
Yeah. Oh, I know where that is.
Yes, he does, because he played football with some people that came from Mount Bayou, but that doesn't matter.
That's right.
What I'm getting at is, okay, Trey, God damn it, it was nice seeing you, sir. And I mean that sincerely.
Nice meeting you too. You know what's crazy is my dad's from Southside Chicago. He's a Southie.
Oh, shit. And I want to say this. I want to say this with all the sincere respect that I can give. That means your mother was weak as hell.
Oh shit!
Oh, she's showing y'all her homemade strawberry cake. So,
man,
dang, T-Rob, you got to share.
I don't eat that stuff.
Oh, well, you eat fucking corn muffins.
You don't have to, but
I
I
eat
will.
corn. It's like I'm not a big. I mean, I like strawberries, but I don't like strawberry cake.
Oh, well, you ain't from the South then.
No, that's me. Okay, stop.
Now, she made me a cinnamon cake.
No,
my
gosh.
Oh,
look at that.
Hey, forget the barbecue. I'm coming over there.
Yeah, bro.
No, that's not. You know what? That's not nice.
See, and when my doctor asks why I'm fat, this is fucking why. Because I get off these streams, I go and fucking eat. Because talking all this shit, I get hungry.
You know, hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Brian, I respect what you just said, but
I have no willpower, so I get off and I go eat.
I'm getting burn ends
Brian?
tomorrow
Hey,
from
Brian,
a barbecue place down the street.
Hey, Brian.
So freaking
Brian,
good.
I understand. I'm in a better position than you
Here's
because
rainwater.
I actually do have willpower. Because I honestly believe in my heart of hearts, sweets have killed all the patents all of my life, and I mean that sincerely, and I don't mean that as a joke.
No.
That being said, yeah, fuck that shit. I drink a Coke. I drink a Coke 3 times a year, and I eat a German chocolate cake on the 3rd week of October. Wink, wink. Nod to you motherfuckers. Wink,
Fuck that
wink,
shit.
nod to you
Say no more. Say no more.
I eat a German chocolate cake in the 3rd week of October.
Is it midweek or
I'm picking up that the 3rd week of October is important for some reason, but I just can't. I just can't play it.
It's got to be a
I
special
don't know,
day.
but I think the first week of October is more important. That's all I'm saying.
All right, y'all. Northwest is live, so go over there, hit the like.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Go support that guy.
That's right.
We're still gonna fucking shoot the shit for a bit, but we gotta support other channels too.
By the way, Vic, I actually went over there before I came here.
Well, nice.
Well, thank you, Derek.
That's right.
And I
Oh, your buddy's over there, Vic, huh?
No, Owl came over here because Owl came over here because
I know I'm gonna dip your ass.
Oh shit.
Because I knew there was some drama.
Oh, yes, he is.
And I was.
There's no drama.
And I was not going to be a part of it.
There ain't no drama, bro.
Yeah, you say that because you are a nice man, and I mean that. And I know that you and you don't want to admit that, but you are a nice man. I'm not.
Hell yeah, Big Vic. It's the only stream I get on is Vic's.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro.
Oh man.
So, yeah, I'm not dealing with no drama. And one of the few things I love jokes. And I'll say this to most of you who think I'm a traitor for a while.
Don't do that, fucking John Cloud. Don't start the shit.
I like jokes. I like jokes. I like jokes, but I don't like drama.
I love you, buddy. No.
And that's all I got to say about it.
Bowman,
That's what I'm
Snowbat.
Bowman.
Bowman pick I did with the individual that.
It's persona non grata.
Hey, well, you know, he's the only one that ever invited me on a pick,
That's right.
and he'll tell you that too.
Oh gosh.
I'll invite you, Slapshot, but you ain't gonna make it.
Not to your house.
Exactly.
Come to, hey, my wife took leave for both the weekends in October because she didn't get that job, so she's going back to regular dispatch. So, but she took leave for both those weekends, so hopefully we'll be making it to Jason's meetup.
Hey Vic, I got 8 jobs in the hopper. God damn it! All I need is one to say you're the bitch, and I'm gonna hang out with you guys, and I'm gonna say something.
We gotta celebrate.
As soon as I get one son of a bitch to go, you the bitch, I am going. I'm just gonna accept it. I love it. And I'm not trying to be. I'm gonna say something that I probably should not say openly.
Nah, you don't ever do that.
But I will say this.
You're among friends,
I will say this. I laughed with a girlfriend of mine. When I say girlfriend, I mean a wife of a goddamn husband friend of mine, not a girlfriend that I want to lay with.
Thanks for clearing that out.
And I looked at her and I was like,
allegedly.
And whoever said allegedly, I will tease you when I got money to.
Nobody said it. This fucking guy did. Nobody said it.
But I will say this. I really want to just, as soon as I get a gig, just come back on here and let all of you. And one of the coolest and saddest things is that I've gotten a lot of support from you guys, and I mean this, and I'm not looking for sympathy, but you guys have been relatively nice to me. And one of the funniest things is when Vic, I sell, because I whore myself out to Vic's website, and I get a little money. And I put my money in Vic's streams, and I've won some things. I want you guys to know. God damn it, I appreciate that shit. No. I wasn't born. I wasn't born a mooch. I actually, this shit just happened to me. And fortunately for me, I actually fell with you guys, and I'm okay. And I'm all right. And I do mean that. But by the same token, I need a fucking job.
Well, hey, Derek, we're pulling for you, man. We hope
Hell
you get
yeah,
something
Derek.
quick, man. Get something
Hopefully
quick,
you
and,
get
and
something.
then you can enjoy life again, man.
And I want to say openly, outside of another stream that I'm not going to talk about,
right?
I never asked for shit. And even in that other stream that I'm not going to talk about, I actually said point blank, came this close to asking for cash.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it. I just want to be clear here. And I want to be clear to all of you. I never asked to interview. Trey looking at me as if, wait, I just met your ass. Hey Trey, this
Already asking me for money?
Trey does not involve you. Trey does not involve you. Hey Brian, you know for a fact I wouldn't fuck with you about cash. But the rest of you, no, I never once looked at you guys because I honestly believe, and I said this to my cousins recently, I never want any of you to believe that my misfortune is your responsibility. And I honestly believe that if I'm no longer able to hang out with you guys, and that's a real thing, right? Let's call it in July. Let's be real here. And July 15th, that's a real thing, fellas.
Right.
If I have not fixed this thing in July 15th, there is a strong possibility I won't hang out with you guys anymore.
Right.
Okay? And I don't want any of you, when I come up missing, to ever think that fat son of a bitch wanted money. And I don't want any of you to do that because look here. I want to straighten this back out the other way, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
I actually was given a young man an evaluation.
Yeah.
I gave let me look him up. You guys don't hear this. You guys don't know the story. I gave a young man who reported to me a meets expectations evaluation.
Okay.
Yeah.
My manager disagreed with that assessment.
Was he able to cite examples of why he deserved something higher?
No, baby. Because keep in mind, you know what, Tay Rob, you've hung out with my people long enough. You know I had all of the receipts. Okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So everyone else on the screen probably don't know this, but T Rob has been corrupted by my people. So that being said, I had all the receipts, and
let me do it first.
And she had no other course to let him go with meets expectations.
Mm-hmm.
My evaluation was immediately after his.
Mm-hmm.
And she put me on a performance improvement program.
Oh no. Dang.
I want all of you guys to know that, and I knew that my goose was cooked.
Yep.
And I told all the kids, you know what? I stood by my principles, and I want all of you to treat the next guy nice, but I'm going to get fired. And I talked to the kids, and I walked them through it. And when on the day I got fired, I looked at her and I said, you know what? You will always be my favorite manager.
Hey.
But I actually know for a fact that this was not your decision, and I will not hold it against you. And I accepted my fate at the end of my PIP because they put me on a performance improvement program. That being said, fellas, I want all of you guys to know that the head of HR was a black woman. I could have went to that woman and poured my soul out to her.
Yep. You could have filed a safety conscious work environment.
And that woman would have done everything with her power to save me. And I will tell you that, guys, this. One of my employees, before I got hired, gotta love this. He did that.
Yep.
And that's how I actually got to know him.
Mm.
Right after I was let go, she quote unquote, fellas, I want to say this again, quote unquote, retired. I want all of you to guess who was the first person who was let go after she retired.
The guy you did the evaluation on.
You goddamn right.
Yep.
Number one, that, and the young man before, the young man who actually saved his soul by running to the man.
Yep.
I want you guys to know, I posted this on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I've been at work for a year and a half.
Mm.
It's been that long already, huh?
I stuck by my principles.
Yeah.
Not to fuck over that kid.
Right.
And I want you guys to know.
And it come back to bite you.
Oh no! It came back to instantly bite me. That's not the problem. The problem, Tim. It's been a year and a half.
Yeah. And that's affected you.
And that is where I have to ask the question: are my principles more expensive than they're worth? And by the way, and the LinkedIn community has jumped on my bandwagon to go that I'm the right here.
Absolutely.
But I would tell you guys this: my mortgage company does not agree with them.
The bank and everybody else. Yep.
Oh! Stop that, Tim! Stop that, Tim! Stop that, Tim! Fuck them!
Have a good night, Ethan.
Hey, take care. Take care.
You too. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Yeah.
You know, I will tell you this. No. Fuck. You know what? Fuck the creditors.
Right.
The only people I'm giving a rat's ass about is my mortgage company.
Right.
And as soon as I get a gig, I'm just gonna file bankruptcy, let them pile all that shit up in the back ass, and move on my life. And for the conservatives among you, I'm not trying to get away with murder. I've been out of work for a year and a half.
Dude, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You know.
I've done the best I could do.
Yeah.
Well, hey, don't think you got to go it alone, my man. I know you just talked about that, but you got a lot of people that care about you, man.
You know what, Tim? I will tell you this. God damn it, you Alabama son of a bitch! I love you. and for those of you who don't know, Tim has been corrupted by my people for a long time, and I love him. He has my people has actually given him fans to give the fan himself. Tim is gonna be, regardless of what goes on, Tim is gonna be my brethren no matter what, and I mean that sincerely. God damn it, I love this big white son of a bitch. I mean this, and no, and I don't mean that to offend anyone.
No, man.
God damn it, I hope I didn't offend.
No, me and you.
That offended me. Shit.
Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on a second. The officer of the court. Are you kidding me? God damn it.
Court.
Oh, no.
Court. Are you kidding me? I love you. Are you shitting me? You know, it's funny, Dan, because you are the officer of the court. I actually alleviate you from some of my rants. Because I know you're an officer of the court. God damn it.
That doesn't mean shit. I could fuck up and be in jail tomorrow.
No, baby.
Hey, but you're stuck in an unenviable position.
You cannot have my language exposed to the language to the public. Dano, officer of the court. God damn it, I love you, and
I love you too.
And God damn it, I'm not going to put your cases in jeopardy.
So Derek, when do you expect to hear something?
You know what? That's not fair.
Okay.
And why it's not fair is that
when do you hope to hear
no,
something?
I don't. You know what? I don't even have that, Tim.
Okay.
All I can do is you're gonna love this part.
Okay.
One of my buddies who reported to me in my youth became a CTO at a company. I actually went to him and go do it on a job.
Right.
And his first words to me is that stop applying en masse. He was like, they're not even looking at those resumes.
Ah.
And I was like, are you shitting me? So you meant I spent a year and a half of my life wasting my time?
Wasting your time.
And he looked at me and he actually openly said, yes, you did.
Oh, wow.
And he said, find your friends. And he said, you were nice enough to me for me to become a CTO. His exact words. You were nice enough to me to make me believe I could be a CTO.
Yep.
You need to find the people that you work with. And I will tell you this, Tim.
Yep.
Once I had that conversation with him, I got 18 applications out.
Nice.
Because keep in mind, Tim, I mean, and you guys may see me as a rehearsed drunk.
Not at all.
But on the office level, I'm actually.
What did you say?
But on the office level, Tim, I'm actually an okay dude. I'm actually there is no one out here that dislikes me.
Right.
But
Very personable.
There was a kid that worked for me 15 years ago. I had his cell phone number. And I text him and go, dude, I need a job.
Right.
He was like, oh my God, Derek, I'm gonna find you a place. And he was ecstatic because he could do that. And I honestly believe that it matters, in my opinion, how you treat people. And I've treated people okay.
It's who you know and how you treated them.
Yep.
Hey, that's how I got the job I got now, because I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and I made a contact with a guy that was former law enforcement that had gone into this business, and he's like, hey, I was in the same boat as you. I had enough time in to retire, but I still had a few years left to work. He said, and I took a chance and it's worked out great for me. And he said, I see the same thing in you. I know you could do a great job here. You need to consider applying for this opening we got, because I think you'd be good at it. And it worked out. But had I not had that contact and that knowledge base between us and those similarities and all, probably would have never got that job.
Hey, Tim, can I ask you? So you are no longer an officer of the court?
No, I am retired. I'm officially retired.
All right, let me go back to Dano. Hey, Dano, you're still an officer.
Yes.
Dano, you're still an officer of the court, yes?
He is.
3 more years.
Outstanding, sir. So I need to know who I need to blow kisses at.
Wow.
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
On that note, we're gonna go to the after party, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Whoever wants to join the after party, fucking hit the link. We're gonna shoot the
There you
shit. We
go.
got
Come
4
on around.
spots. Come on, fucking just hang out.
See
We're still
y'all.
gonna
Have a
be
good
talking.
night.
Hey, good to see you, Dano.
Hey, Dano, before you go, God damn it, I truly